What up? It's your boy Jay Reason, and we're gonna get into your Cleveland Cavaliers, Brooklyn Nets coming up at 7 p.m. If you have not already, and if you are new to these streams, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. That way you can be updated with streams just like this. And of course, make sure you smash that like, that thumbs up. It helps me, helps support the video, and of course the channel. All right, going into the Cavaliers and the Nets, we've got a matchup predictor of 28.6 for the Cavaliers, 71.4% for Brooklyn. As far as the spread, you have a 9.5 point favorite for Brooklyn, minus 550 on the money line. You've got 9.5, of course, for Cavaliers, plus 400 on the money line. Over and under is 226 and a half. As far as injuries, we have Jarrett Allen, who's out for the Cavaliers. And then, of course, Ben Simmons is still out and probably will not play until next season. We got about 15 minutes until tip-off, guys, so you got plenty of time to get your drinks, get your food, make your phone calls, do what you do before we get to the game.
The postseason since 2017-2018, and if they win tonight, it will be just the second postseason appearance since 2004, but they're not acting like a team who hasn't been here before. And Karl Anthony Towns told me, and I quote him, "At the end of the day, the Clippers are a good team and everything, but when we play our best, I don't think anyone can beat us in the entire league." He said, regardless of their strengths, I think we can overpower them. Now, going back to that 2017-2018 team, the last team to make the postseason, it was coached by Tom Thibodeau.
It would be a little different. What do you mean it's not the playoffs? You don't think it's the playoffs?
All right. What up, Drake? What's up, bro? Jacob Fredericks in the building. What's up, bro? How you guys doing today? Make sure you guys are smashing that like, that thumbs up. We're trying to get to 25 before tip-off. 25 before tip-off. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. Much appreciated as we prepare for this Brooklyn Nets, Cleveland Cavaliers coming up soon.
My opinion, because when you get a team that you, in my opinion, I think the Timberwolves got a better team. And you get a better team at home in a must-win situation, technically, you got to win the game. So all that stuff Carl's talking about, that don't mean nothing. He's talking about when we play our way, we can beat any team in the league. Well, you don't beat any team in the league, but you got the Clippers. Paul George just came back.
He's playing great.
He is, but I think that him and Anthony Edwards got to be the two best players in the game tonight, and I'm picking the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Guaranteed.
Well, Charles, you're wrong. I'm going to go with Shaq.
Thank you.
I think that the one thing that Ernie said of all of those things that Minnesota was great at was pace. And the pace of the playoff changes. You call it a play-in game, but this is a playoff. And you got to get in to get in. And if I had to put my chips on Tyronn Lue and Paul George for one game, are they the better team? I agree with you. No. In 7. But one game, I put my chips on Tyronn Lue and what he's done with this team. And I was actually at the game when in Los Angeles when they beat them, when they came back and beat the Timberwolves. They were down big and came back. And I was like, they don't even have 4 guys at that
So
time.
as far as the
It was
votes
early
goes,
in
we
the
got
season that I
11
knew on the
votes,
Clipper roster.
73% for the Nets,
It was
27%
at
for the
Staples.
Cavaliers.
I mean, well, Staples then, now it's Sunday.
Make sure you're smashing that
Crypto.
like, that thumbs up. We're trying to get to
Boys,
25
early in the
before
season.
tip-off.
Crypto.
25 likes, 25
Early.
thumbs up
Just making sure it
before
wasn't
tip-off,
Sunday.
guys.
So
Make
you're
sure you're
going with
smashing
the
that
Clippers?
like, that thumbs
I'm going
up.
with
It's much
Tyronn Lue,
appreciated.
who's probably, to me, he's the coach of the year.
Well, first of all, that'd be Money
What's
Williams.
up, Coach
I'm
Plays?
just saying, to me, coach of
You
the
too,
year.
bro.
Hey,
And I'm going,
how can, yeah,
I'm going with Paul George and him.
You
You
have a
know
good
what's
stream as
interesting?
well.
You talk about all these awards.
You're right, Monty Williams is coaching.
Yeah, because
You got the
I don't
Nets, all right.
understand,
Yeah, I'm rolling with the Nets
just
on this one,
because
too.
guys had like Eric
And Nets
Spoelstra,
gonna take
to
this
me,
one tonight.
got a better argument than other guys.
Yeah.
Cause nobody picked Miami to be the number 1 team in
not
the
at all,
East.
not at all.
But I don't. These guys, Ty Lue is a good coach now, but he's in the play-in game.
Without question.
Okay.
But they should be in the lottery.
No, not really.
Without Paul George and Kawhi Leonard for most of the year.
But what's your rule? If you just play hard, you're gonna win
But
40
you got to
games.
get them to play hard.
Yeah, and they right at 40. So stop it. Money gonna get coach of the year.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you. I agree.
By the way, the Clippers have completed their 11th straight winning season. That is the longest active streak in the NBA. 11 straight winning seasons.
Unbelievable.
Man, I guess it is a Clipper town now.
Minnesota trying to get in the playoffs.
Clipper town.
They've been to the playoffs 9 times, Minnesota. 8 times they've been knocked out in the first round.
All right, guys, so we got about 12 minutes until tip-off. 12 minutes until tip-off. So make sure you're still smashing that like, that thumbs up. Much appreciated. And the coach says, I do bet Cavaliers 9.5. So you think it's going to be a close, huh? Yeah, it's obviously this being the play-in. These guys are going to play a lot more with a lot more heart. With that said, I feel like the Nets are going to pull away. I definitely feel like the Nets will pull away and just blow them out. Beastonomics 95. I can't go against Durant and Uncle Drew on this one. The best believe my Celtics won't be stopped. Okay. Da. What's up, Devontae? What up, bro? Yeah, you can't go against Durant and Kyrie, especially like playoff mode. And the Cavaliers are gonna have to play their hearts out because Durant's getting at least 35, at least. Without a doubt, he definitely put up 30. As far as your current money line, actually it changed. Wow. So the money line before, like 30 minutes ago, was plus 360, minus 475. Now it's minus 550, plus 400. So it's went up 40 points on the money line. We get tip off here in 10 minutes, guys. Tip off in 10 minutes. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. We're trying to get to 25 before tip off. We need 25 likes, 25 thumbs up. So make sure you're smashing that like, thumbs up button. It's much appreciated. 15 votes. We have 80% for the Nets, 20% for the Cavs. And what I feel should be a good one. Kyrie 30 plus against, yeah, I can see that. Statement game, without a doubt. Definitely see it being a statement game for Kyrie. I think what week was that where he got fined? He got fined like $25,000 because he had cussed at one of the Cleveland fans. They had said something to him, and he said something. I got you guys a championship, and you're still ungrateful. But he added to it, and he got fined $25,000 for that. So there's definitely gonna be some emotions on this game. Says, with all the young talent in Cleveland, do you think LeBron has had the thought of ever returning? Miami has talent as well with Hero and Butler. What if the King was to ever go back to South Beach? That's tricky, right? I feel like if you do go back anywhere, you go back to Cleveland, right? And you retire at home. If you go back to South Beach, you're kind of like the laughing stock, right? Like, everybody's gonna laugh at you. Nobody, I don't think anybody respects that decision. But if he was to go back to Cleveland, you would respect that because you feel like he's gonna retire, and that's where he would end up. If he chose to go that route. So. Is this the first stream since March? No, I did the NBA. I just did. You're doing so much stuff, bro. I just did I did the Lakers and Golden State, and I did the Celtics and the Bucks. That was on the 7th, 4 days ago. Serious, he's the ultimate opportunist to cat around. So yeah, no, without a doubt. Like, I feel like any decision that he does make, obviously he's gonna make it into a big thing, and it's gonna be all about him, and how that goes. Sub serious, but without a doubt, whatever he does decide to do, I think it's gonna be one of those situations where he I don't want to put this without sounding too ridiculous about it. Wherever he decides to go, he's gonna obviously not be able to play like he has been, right? He's at the end of his career, so he's most likely gonna become the best role player that he possibly can for the next squad that he ends up on. I definitely think his time with the Lakers is coming to an end. So we got 6 minutes until tip-off, guys. 6 minutes. Make sure you're still smashing that like, that thumbs up. We're trying to get to 25 before tip-off. So you're going to stream the Raptors Sixers Saturday 6. It's possible, bro. I got to see what's going on. I've had kind of a busy schedule with like extra work and stuff like that. I've been trying to get caught up. I've been like super behind on stuff. So, but it is possible. It is possible that I do stream on Saturday. In fact, I'm not the biggest LeBron fan, but definitely respect his game, and LA just ain't cutting it. Russ is beyond his good years, and AD can't stay healthy. What do they need? They need a complete new refresh. You got Austin Reeves. You got Malik. They need a complete refresh. And I think that once you get past the hype and the names and the ego, you can start to rebuild. You take Austin Reeves, you take Malik Monk. Let me look at the complete roster because let me get my facts right. I don't like sounding crazy at all. Okay, so we got all right, Carmelo's probably gone in like 2 years. Without a doubt. I'm assuming he's going to retire. DJ Augustin, Kent Bazemore. Bazemore's good. Wenyen Gabriel, they got to develop him. Talon Horton Tucker, he needs more development. Working his attitude a little bit. Dwight's going to be gone soon. So, you gotta use those guys and kind of put a team around them, ESPN needs to stop covering the Lakers. They have the 11th seed. No one cares. Listen, I think the Lakers make money, make them money. The more they talk about them, it helps them make money. I didn't know Mac McClung was on the Lakers now. What? Mason Jones. I ain't even going front. Some of these dudes I never even heard of. Kendrick Nunn. So, but yeah, Lakers got to rebuild, without a doubt. So we're 3 minutes from tip-off, guys. About 3 minutes. Make sure you're still smashing that thumbs up. The Bills draft a receiver, running back. Ooh, that's a good question. I think we need a running back. Don't get me wrong, Singletary's good. But I just think we need somebody with more power. McClung had a meme post the other day. It's worth checking out. Yeah, I was watching McClung when he was in high school a few years back. And I seen a lot of his dunks and stuff. And he's got some power. But, that's high school stuff. Coming into the league, it's a different game. Beastonomics, Bills need a running game to complement. Yeah. See, we've already got the receivers and the tight end. We need a running back. We get the running back, and the Bills is without a doubt, going to the bowl. It's just, like I said, Singletary's good. It's just they're not too explosive with the running. Everybody knows Bills is like a pass-heavy team. So if you can mix in that running game, it's going to be a different season this year. Jonathan Taylor, yeah. If we can get a JT on the squad, you'll be over. At the next dynasty, yo, without a doubt. So, a few more minutes until tip-off, guys. We need trying to get to 25 likes, 25 thumbs up before tip-off. We are at 10 right now. We need 15 more likes, 15 more thumbs up, so we can get as close to this 25 before tip-off as possible. Brooklyn Nets, Cleveland Cavaliers coming up next. Chiefs lost. So yeah, the Chiefs, that was a win for the Chiefs. The Dolphins listen, I really don't think any player is worth, I think it was 6 draft picks they gave up. They gave up 6 draft picks. I don't think any player is worth 6 draft picks. I don't. I don't care how nice you are, how good you are. I don't think any player is worth 6 draft picks. Because I feel like out of those 6, you may have a gold mine in there somewhere. So that's just my thoughts on it. I actually posted a video about it. I guess the next question is, can Tua even get the ball to Hill at this point? Can he throw that long pass that Hill's used to getting from Mahomes? That's a big question too. So yeah, just like I said, Miami has the speed and good wide receivers, but the quarterback situation, yeah. So is he gonna be able to throw that ball and be able to have Tyreek catch it? I don't think he has arm strength. And their O-line is terrible. So we're going to be seeing Von Miller. Yeah, you already know, yo. Without a doubt. Like, that O-line on Miami is terrible. So, yeah, you got some nice receivers. But you better get that ball off. Because if you don't get that ball off fast, you done back there. It's over. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not a Tua hater at all. I think he's got some talent. You know, definitely got some room to improve. But when he's under pressure, things don't look good. That's for sure. What's the deal with Kyler? That's the next question. Before we get to this game, Kyler Murray, boy, went out of Arizona. Let's see what's going on with him. Any news for Kyler Murray? The last little article is like from March 24th. Says I'm an Arizona Cardinal. I've done nothing but give my all to the Cardinals and will continue to do that. Yeah, we'll see. He wasn't giving that off after the season. Myers or Watson in Cleveland next year. Yeah, Deshaun, man. That's another one I did a video on. I did a video about Deshaun and him getting that second chance. You know, I think he may have that comeback story. You know, that nice comeback story, and you know, hopefully he can make something of it. Morris IIIX just subscribed. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the family. As we prepare for tip-off here coming up shortly, we got your Brooklyn Nets, Cleveland Cavaliers. And this is the play-in. It's another game tonight, too. We got the Timberwolves and the Clippers. Hopefully it's better than Cam's. Yo. So, I think the whole, like, Cam situation was, you know, that man needed a check. And they kind of just, you know, they needed a quarterback at the time. You know how that go. Cam just trying to stay relevant at this point. Morris says, I got Cavs by 7. Okay. I like it. Man said Cavs minus 7 against the Nets. That's a true fan right there. Without a doubt. All right, guys, we're getting to the game soon here. Make sure you keep smashing that like, that thumbs up. We're trying to get to 25
tonight
before tip-off. 25 likes, 25 thumbs up before tip-off.
Happened right here in
Thanks
this
a lot,
community.
Guys.
It has certainly sent shockwaves throughout for all of us and for all of those who live here. And for more on the story, let's bring in Jared Greenberg. Hi, Jared.
Hi, BA. Understandably, due to that, there will be an increased security presence here at Barclays, both in and outside of the arena. As you mentioned, that mass shooting at a Brooklyn subway station, according to CNN, leaving 29 people injured, including 10 people who were shot. Thankfully, no lives were lost. Both Barclays and the Nets practice facility, which is about 3 city blocks from that subway station,
yeah, they definitely did.
Put on a lockdown this morning as police did their investigation. Just a couple of moments ago before tip-off, the arena observed a moment of reflection for all of those who were injured.
Thank you, Jared. Once again, we are amazed by the incredible heroism of the
Cavs have
first
this game, but I voted
responders
for Nets.
in this community, and we certainly wish all the victims
for the
a very
Cavs,
speedy
huh?
recovery. So, Stan, as we dive into this game now, the winner will advance to play Boston as the number 7 seed. Get us started with this matchup between Cleveland and Brooklyn. We just saw them play each other
just
on
might
Friday.
drop 45. Yeah, I said Durant dropping at least 35, man. At least 35.
Brooklyn Nets
as we get started for tip-off.
25-second chance points, and then of course Kevin
All right,
Durant being able to
and
finish
Nets
the
get the
game
ball
out in the
first.
fourth quarter.
Kane Fitzgerald, Curtis Blair, Tyler Ford are 3 officials. JB DeRosa is the alternate. Play-in basketball is underway. No more load management. You're going to see players put it on the line here to try to advance. And almost a turnover at the back of Okoro. So Brooklyn with it with 3 to shoot here in their opening possession. What's at stake? Winner gets a 7 seed. Boston is awaiting as the 2 seed. The loser will have another chance. The game between Charlotte and Atlanta tomorrow. The winner of that will match up against the loser of this one, and then you could go in as an 8 seed and match up against Miami.
Cavaliers rebound.
2 chances.
Yeah, but you really want to get that win tonight if you can.
It's going to be a turnover.
That puts you into the playoffs.
The Cavaliers for traveling.
Teams, it also means a little bit more rest and some injury healing for Jared Allen and for Seth Curry, who's playing but has a bad angle. And then you don't want a one-and-done game against Atlanta or Charlotte, 2 of the most explosive offensive teams in the NBA.
Kyrie with a quick layup.
Explosive. Kyrie Irving.
He's going to put Brooklyn on the board.
Gets Brooklyn scoring started as he gets to the basket. Irving and Durant. And Coach mentioned it, Jared Allen, that's a big story. Jared Greenberg is going to have more on the Cleveland big man as Darius Garland is fouled by Brown. J.B. Bickerstaff. It's been a terrific run. One of the great stories in the NBA this year.
Subscribe. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the family.
They were bitten hard by injuries and fell down to the 8th spot and into this play-in game. These 2 teams with identical records to finish the regular season at 44 and 38.
It's going to be a jump ball.
Brooklyn had the tiebreaker, and that's why they have the home game as we have a jump ball.
Well, you see Bruce Brown opening on Garland and forcing him into a jump ball there as we look at Steve Nash.
I actually got Durant for the 35 points. It was plus
once again, he is hoping for a second consecutive trip with a victory here tonight. Brooklyn is the favorite. Heavy favorites. Things could change for Cleveland if and when they get Allen back, if they survive long enough. Up top for Drummond, the catch of the finish.
Drummond, nice little finish.
Have Laurie Markkinen on him, and Drummond puts it down. Darius Garland, the all-star guard. He has had a breakthrough year. He's just in his 3rd year, just 22 years of age out of Vanderbilt. He is a star on the rise. Going to be a big part of any kind of success that Cleveland has. Brown on
with a nice layup.
Nice attack. Speaking of guys having a career year, how about Bruce Brown this season, Coach?
Almost 15 points a game since the All-Star break. And they use him differently. Bruce Brown's a guard who they use as a screen and roll guy in the pick and roll, and he has thrived in that.
There's Karis LeVert and a foul. LeVert, the former Brooklyn net, spent 4.5 years here. And Garland, he so impressive in the way he creates space.
Yeah, Garland can score in every which way. And Bruce Brown, that's what he does. He rolls to the rim and attacks. If the help comes, he's able to make the next pass.
Isaac Okoro, Darius Garland, looking at the screen from Evan Mobley, one of the top rookies in the league. And Garland finds Mobley, got Drummond up, and a foul, and count the basket. Was in the gather, and Mobley a chance at a 3-point play.
You want to give him that? Wow. All right. So it's going to be a foul.
Great pass here by Garland.
And Mobley gets the and
then
one.
Great patience. Shot fake, gets Drummond up, and then finishes the play. Great poise by the young guy.
A Rookie of the Year candidate. He's trying to become the 3rd Cleveland Cavalier Rookie of the Year. Of course, Kyrie Irving is on that list. LeBron James on that list. Evan Mobley certainly will get votes for Rookie of the Year. He's had a great year.
Cavs go zone here. They like this 1-2-2 zone with Mobley at the top of the zone. Makes it tough for guards to see. Makes it tough to get the ball reversed. Now, since Allen has been out, it's been a little bit tougher because they're smaller in the back line of that zone.
So a lot of that zone last Friday when these 2 teams met. Bullet pass by Durant. Brown
open 3.
What a great
it's going to be good for the Nets.
And Brown off to a good start.
Well, Brown shot 47% from 3 after the All-Star break. and the corner is where he really thrives. We saw him miss the long three earlier.
Durant gives it right back. Brown in traffic, Drummond in traffic, and Markkanen pulls down the rebound. Good defense by the Cavaliers. Brooklyn won 118-107 Friday as Mobley set up by LeVert's penetration. Although Cleveland had the one win this year, it was a 3-1 season series victory for Brooklyn. So they won the tiebreaker and end up as the home team in this play-in game. Drummond a spin. Mobley keeps his feet.
Drummond with a nice tip in.
Well, Drummond's a four-time
Brooklyn with the
rebounding
5-point
champion
lead
in this league, and he's the best per-minute rebounder in the NBA this season.
The former Cavalier briefly. Andre Drummond as LeVert is fouled, and another and one for Cleveland. A very familiar name here in Brooklyn, one of the fan favorites in his time with the Brooklyn Nets.
And he gets to the rim. This is where Cleveland did have a lot of success against Brooklyn Friday night. 60 points in the paint. They just couldn't get stops on the other end and keep the Nets off the glass.
Coach, right away, they pinned 2 fouls on Drummond.
Free throw's good.
J.B. Bickerstaff's team was
What's up, Philip?
This year, the big surprise team.
What up, bro?
Got hit by injuries, fell down into the 8th spot, but they're glad to be a part of it. Got a chance to get to the playoffs, and that's going to be a block on Garland, who hits the deck.
Here it is, good drive by Bruce Brown. But Garland just a little late getting there, and the Cavs staying in this zone. Friday they had success getting Durant into the middle of the zone.
Whoa. Nice bucket.
What a finish.
Great finish by Brown, but what I don't like what I'm seeing with the Nets against that zone is Kevin Durant is just standing in the right corner, not involved offensively at all right now.
Garland kicks it. Lauri Markkanen for 3. That's too strong. Drummond with a rebound. See how the Nets get Durant involved. Kyrie Irving aware of that. Brown has been on point to start this game. Durant has not taken a shot yet. And there's his first one. And
it is.
Right on cue. Good call, Coach.
Well, it's one of the problems the Nets have is you will see stretches in the game where they forget, seemingly, that they have the best offensive weapon in basketball on their team.
All right, so we're going to take a quick commercial break while they take a timeout. Guys, we have 27 viewers, 23 likes. Let's try to get up to 30 likes, 30 thumbs up. So make sure you're still smashing that thumbs up button. It's much appreciated. We got 34 votes, 74% for the Nets, 26% for the Cavs. And of course, the Cavs have a 6-point lead. Score is 15-9. So 24 likes, guys. We need 6 more. 6 more gets us to that next mark of 30. So make sure you're smashing that thumbs up button. Yeah, I think without Durant, the Nets, are a solid team. But with Durant, obviously that turns them to who they are. really interesting. Because I feel like they're like not even really keeping him like too much in the offensive scheme. They're just using him for like when he's obviously just needed. Because Brown's been doing most of the work. This is the longest commercial break ever. What are they doing? All right, we're back.
Play FanDuel's over-under game, Chuck, because I'm back.
Tonight's question, which player will have more points and assists, Kyrie or Garland? I'm going with the upset, Garland.
I'm going with Kyrie. He might go for 50.
Put him on notice. Good to have Kenny back in studio. As we are underway in this play-in tournament on a
Kenny says
Tuesday
Kyrie's going to
night.
hit 50 tonight.
Get the playoffs started Saturday for us on TNT. It will all begin on Sunday. And who are going to make up those last two spots in the
Pass
East?
inside. That gets beat by Durant.
Meets Markkanen.
Wow.
High at the rim with the denial. Brown looking for Durant. Gives it up. Drummond powers it down.
Drummond with the and one. Let's go.
What a sequence for Brooklyn coming out of the timeout.
Well, that was all Kevin Durant. The block shot, and then the great dish. There's the block. Great recovery. He got beat on the screen, but recovered. And then he takes the pass from Bruce Brown, draws a help, right to Drummond for the dunk.
Brooklyn shooting the ball exceptionally
Free
well to
throws
start
off.
this game. 8 of 12, and of their 4 misses, they have 2 offensive rebounds. Drummond does have a couple of fouls on him early. See if Cleveland has a response. And LeVert will let it fly. Had Drummond out on him. Okoro kept it alive, but into the hands of Brown. Here come the Nets. Seth Curry playing on that bad left ankle. Did not play Sunday. Back in there tonight is Brown. That was Mobley defending and got a piece. That's going to be a foul on Markkanen as he fouls Andre Drummond. Well, Colin Sexton, that was a big loss early. And then Rubio's ACL tear. Ended up trading Rubio to get Karis LeVert from Indiana. They acquired Rajon Rondo to replace Rubio, and then maybe the biggest injury of them all, March 6th, Jared Allen breaks the middle finger.
That's going to be
on his
stolen,
left
but there is a foul.
And it has been a struggle for Cleveland ever since. Cavs are just 9-17 without Jared Allen.
Yeah, Drummond's still looking good out there, man. I'm
Friday if they
really
lose tonight,
amazed by
or Sunday if they win tonight
Drummond
and advance
and how long he's been
into
able
the
to keep his talent
playoffs.
going.
But Jared Allen missing his 19th game as we check in with Jared Greenberg.
Well, I had an opportunity to see and talk with Jared Allen at shoot-around earlier today, and he is progressing nicely. Clearly wants to get back on the court. He has started to do more offensive work, and he feels more comfortable using that left offhand.
The corner for 3, and that's going to be off.
Hand, even though he's a
Cavaliers
right-handed
rebound.
shooter. He told me the issue right now is the defensive side, the unknown, the concern of how physical and how much he likes to defend the rim guys. He doesn't want to risk further injury. Here was Jared Allen before the game, warming up, doing some offensive work. He told me he had the opportunity to get surgery on that fractured middle finger on his left hand, but he opted not to because he didn't want to have screws in his hand.
Well, they definitely need him back. He looked like he is
Nice
looking in that
layup.
regard as nice
Cleveland
finish
scores.
there by Garland. They were able to survive every injury up until his, and then they really struggled. They were the 4th best defense in the league, and then when he went out, they've been 21st defensively.
See Kevin Love on the floor for the first time. Been great off the bench. Corrals a rebound, and Garland right back at him. So 2 drives to the basket by Darius Garland. That was priority number one for the Brooklyn Nets here tonight. And Steve Nash, we cannot give up the paint as Durant knocks down a little mid-range jumper.
Well, Cleveland, even though Brooklyn's off to a great start, the one thing J.B. Bickerstaff has to like is 13 of the Nets' 16 shots have come from Drummond and Bruce Brown. You don't want to let the best players beat you. Durant has 2 shots and Irving 1. Curry hasn't taken a shot yet.
Okoro in the corner.
Three from the Cavaliers is off. They get the rebound back.
Isaac Okoro, the 21-year-old, participated in the Rising Stars game, and he has been just that this year as LeVert finds him again in that corner.
Another 3 is off again.
There's Love with the rebound, and it's going to be a foul on Kyrie Irving. Couple of extra chances there for Cleveland.
6-point game.
Irving picks up his first. Hey, nothing like the energy of a live NBA playoff game. Be loud, be the difference, be here. Secure your seats at NBAtickets.com.
Well, the Nets already with 5 team fouls, so Kevin Love will go to the line. Drummond leaves. 6 points and 4 rebounds already in 7.5 minutes.
And 2 fouls. Markkanen on the bench with 2 fouls for Cleveland.
First free throw is good.
As Kevin Love knocks down the first free throw. And in comes Patty Mills and Nick Claxton. Jetty Osman will enter for Cleveland. Substitutions here with 4:26 remaining in this first quarter.
And let's see what Cleveland does here. After free throws so far in this game, they've gone
Second
back
free throws off.
to
Nets
their
rebound.
1-2-2 zone. But it looks like now they're going to stay man-to-man.
Karis LeVert guarding Kevin Durant. Osman trying to stay with Kyrie Irving. Kyrie splits it.
Kyrie.
Fadeaway is good. Whoa, silky smooth. Kyrie Irving up and over Love. Back at it. LeVert. No, denied at the rim. Claxton. Here comes Patty Mills. He finds Durant. Irving, what a catch.
Again, Kyrie on the move. That's going to lead to another Cavaliers timeout. As we have a 9-point game. Brooklyn up 23. Cavaliers 14.
Get where he needs to get on the floor. Great little fadeaway. And then out
with that said, guys, while we take this quick timeout, commercial break, we've got 44 viewers, 26 likes, trying to get to 50. That's our second goal. We need 50 likes. So make sure you're smashing that thumbs up button. We need 50. We need 23 more. 23 more likes, 23 more thumbs up. As far as our votes, we've got 43 votes, 72% for the Nets, 28% for the Cavs, as the Nets have a 9-point lead. 29 likes, guys. We need 21 more likes, 21 more thumbs up, and that will get us to our next goal of 50. Much appreciated. Beastonomics, Cavs are going to have to capitalize on the offense boards. Those second chance points can make the difference possibly. Yeah, I mean, if they would have hit that, obviously the 1-3, that would have cut the lead down to 3. And obviously, who knows the random set of events that would have happened after that. But probably would have been a lot closer if they had capitalized on those second chance points. Durant defense tonight spectacular. Yeah, Durant's been going off. You know, he's not just a scorer. That man's playing defense out there. Playoff mode. Whoever wins this facing Boston, though. Yeah, you got a serious team in the Celtics, that's for sure. But I definitely like that matchup. That Nets Celtics game is gonna be huge. And I will definitely be here for that. The Waves says Cavs gonna win. Okay. Cavs fans in the building. All right, make sure you guys are smashing that like, that thumbs up. We need 19 more likes, 19 more thumbs up. That gets us to our next goal of 50. Make sure you keep smashing that like, that thumbs up. It helps me, supports the channel, and of course the stream. Thanks a lot. The commercials are like really long right now. It's crazy. So if the Cavs keep missing corner threes, they won't win. Yeah, you definitely gotta use that paint. You can't just rely on threes. It's not gonna win you the game.
At home, these 21-22 Brooklyn Nets, they've struggled here. There are multiple reasons why. Much context included in the home schedule this year for Brooklyn, including missing Kyrie Irving due to the New York City mandate for vaccinations. Kevin Durant missed significant time as well. Here is Garland, and he's met by Claxton.
Claxton with the beat, but there is a foul.
Yeah, it's going to be a foul, loose ball foul on Brooklyn, on Brown. Stan, this game feels a lot like what we saw Friday in their last regular season matchup. Brooklyn ended up leading 34-19 after the first quarter in that game. Cleveland came back to take a late third quarter lead in that game, but Steve Nash talked about getting off to a good start. J.B. Bickerstaff said we have to be better in the first quarter, and right now it's got a very similar look.
It certainly does. Nets led by 15 after one the other.
First free throw is good for the Cavaliers.
Was able to
Tatum is definitely going to show up.
But the big problem right
Celtics
now
are definitely a
Brooklyn,
team I'm excited to
great start is that's Bruce Brown's second foul.
Yeah.
And Bruce Brown has not only been playing great, but other than Durant and Irving, probably their most valuable player, and was tremendous the other night against the Cavs.
Lamar Stevens getting minutes here late first quarter, knocks down the free throws. Also Rajon Rondo on the floor for the first time. He's with Kyrie Irving. And now
Durant, and that's good.
A sweet stroke of Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant knows they're going to double, so he came off and just turned and shot it before they could get there.
No basket prior to the shot.
So it's going to be a regular foul.
Boy, it does give you an idea. The speed, the explosiveness of Darius Garland. Coming up next, we've got a big matchup in the other 7-8 matchup with the Clippers and the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's here on TNT. Tomorrow on ESPN, it's the 9-10s. It's the Hawks in Atlanta to face the Hornets, and then the Spurs and the Pelicans. For more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Evan Mobley sits.
Yeah, you're right, Wade, without a doubt.
Got Garland.
You're going to definitely see some people that choke.
On the floor for Cleveland with Love.
Second free throws off. Nets rebounds.
And one of the rare times that Cleveland is going to have only one true big guy, Kevin Love, on the floor. You know, early in the year, they wanted to have three big guys out there together. Then with the injury to Allen, they've played most of the time with two bigs, Brian. This is rare for them to only have one big, and for it to be Kevin Love. They just don't have the rim protection they're used to having.
Well, part of their identity, Cleveland kind of bucked the trend this year. They went massive.
Madara subscribe. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the family.
So this is a real change from what they want to be and what they certainly will be when and if they get Jared Allen back, as Durant knocks down the first free throw.
First free throw is good.
Well, and then sort of a lesser injury for them. Dean Wade went out for the season, so they had five bigs. They had the three they started, and then Love and Dean Wade off the bench, so they played the majority of the time with three big guys.
Second free throw is good.
And now we
10-point game, 27 Brooklyn, 17 Cleveland.
Having to play only one big guy.
Nets have opened up their biggest lead. They have not trailed. And here's Garland.
He'll three, and that's going to be off.
Claxton flying high with a rebound. We've seen Drummond start most of these games. We've seen Claxton finish a good number of these games lately for the Nets. Steve Nash extending Kyrie Irving as well. Looks like he's going to run this entire first quarter. And there's a turnover.
Oh, it's going to be a steal behind the back. Garland.
Durant right there. Garland can't finish it. Durant denies him again.
Durant, man, playing some mean defense. Kyrie for three. In and out. Oh, it goes in. Never mind. That's crazy. Went high on the glass and went in.
Only with 7 shots combined, but they've made all 7.
Wow, they answer Cleveland.
Silencer. Long three.
Kevin Love.
Love gives him great rebounding, great three-point shooting off the bench. Change in roles for him. He's adapted so well. Contest
Kyrie, another shot.
His face. Kyrie Irving starting to get it cooking now.
They're going to give Kyrie Irving a little bit of a break here when they can. Goran Dragic just cleared health and safety protocols, looking to check in.
He's at the scorer's table. A minute and a half to go in the first quarter. Garland with Durant on him. Tries to shake it.
Durant's playing that defense. Turnover. Nets ball.
Here's Kyrie running. Great pass by Patty Mills. Knocks down to 3. And then Kyrie showing off that ball handling to get where he needs to go on the floor. And another fadeaway on his former teammate.
Does get his first quarter break late, a little later than normal. Goran Dragic, who Stan mentioned, he missed 5 games, cleared health and safety protocols. And the Nets are glad to have him back in that backup point guard role. And he'll put one up right away, and he'll knock it down.
Another big three for the Nets.
For 3.
Dragic.
Kyrie and KD had scored the last 15 points before that three-pointer by Dragic.
Durant already has 4 assists in the first quarter.
Cleveland tries to answer. No good. Nets rebound.
Excellent defensive plays.
Dragic with Garland on him. Using the screen of Durant. Gets the switch. Off the feet of Claxton. Reset it. 8 to shoot.
8 seconds. Durant has the ball. Passes to Patty for a long 3, and that's good.
Well, Patty Mills had struggled.
Oof. Got ourselves an 18-point game.
Shooting in the low 30s from 3, but now 9 for 17 in the last 3 games from 3 before coming in and knocks down the first one tonight.
Nets on an 8-0 burst here. They lead by 18 as we come to the end of this first quarter. 4 to shoot. Garland gives it up. Jetty Osman got to take a tough one. Does catch rim.
3 missed by Cleveland. Nets rebound.
Cleveland has no size out there other than Love right at the end. Oh,
wow.
Keeps the theme alive for the Nets.
It's going to be a 2 made for the Nets right before the half. I'm sorry, right before the second quarter. Wow. You got your Brooklyn Nets up 40. Cleveland Cavaliers 20. Crazy shooting by the Nets. Boys are on fire.
20, the 7 and the 8. It's the NBA on TNT Play-In Tournament, and it's presented by MetaQuest.
All right, so we'll take a quick commercial break after the first quarter, getting ready for the second. Guys, we got 100 viewers, 33 likes. We need to get to 50 likes. That's our next goal. We need 50 likes, so 17 more. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up. We need 17 to hit that 50 mark. So make sure you're smashing that thumbs up button. Much appreciated. As far as the votes go, we got 78 votes. 72% for the Nets, 28% for the Cavs. Brooklyn with the 20-point lead. Coach Play is not feeling good about that 9.5 Cavs. Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't think anybody expected Brooklyn to come out shooting like this. These guys are definitely on fire right now. So 9 more likes, guys. 9 more likes gets us to that 50 mark. Make sure you're still smashing that thumbs up. We need 9 more. Get us to that second goal of 50. So it's the wave. All right, guys, we down, but we ain't out yet. Oh, it's still a lot of basketball to be played, without a doubt. But if the Nets keep shooting like this, it's definitely gonna be a long night for Cleveland, without a doubt. Flicks Hits says we winning by 20. Nets going crazy. So this is getting out of hand. If Patty catches fire, we're in trouble. Yeah, people sleep on Patty Mills, man. Y'all gotta stop sleeping on Patty. That man was shooting from almost half court before Steph was. Without a doubt. People definitely sleep on Patty Mills. Cavs have came back from worse. Ooh. Oh yeah, Patty was, he was definitely huge for the Spurs. Definitely added and helped contribute to that team, without a doubt. So I'm glad to see he's still being successful in the league, because he's definitely put in his work, paid his dues, as they say. So we need 4 more likes, guys. 4 more likes gets us to that 50 mark. Make sure you're still smashing that thumbs up. And we'll hit our next goal of 50 as we get back to the game.
Audio assist.
Run every chance we get. Push it up the floor. When a guy's driving, we got to hit and hold and stand our ground. Okay, we can be more physical down there.
Yeah, the line, it was 9.5. Brooklyn was 9.5 favorites.
We got to run, put pressure on them early. All right, we're in the bonus. Keep attacking, keep attacking, keep attacking.
Well, and this is the largest deficit Cleveland has faced after one quarter all year, and it's because of the stars. Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, 19 points on 8 for 8 shooting, 10 assists combined, and only 1 turnover.
Kyrie 5 for 5 with 11 points as Love misses. Patty Mills turning into a rebounder here. Picks up his second board. Brooklyn doubled Cleveland in points in the first quarter and rebounds. They out-rebounded them 14-7.
They're just going to pass to
Rondo, working really hard just to face guard Kyrie Irving so that anyone else has to make the play.
Cleveland rebound.
Evan Mobley clears the board. Kessler Edwards on the floor for the first time for Brooklyn. Just got converted from a 2-way contract to a standard contract, which makes him playoff eligible. And Love targets him and goes right at him to score 2.
Kessler Edwards, good defender, competes very hard, but just too small in the post against Kevin Love.
Edwards, a rookie out of Pepperdine. The big with Claxton on the floor. There's Edwards in the corner.
3, and that's going to be off. Cleveland
Rondo
rebound.
Pulls it down, wants to run it. Rondo, little side
Rondo,
step,
nice
and
Euro.
lays it in.
Well, that's where Brooklyn has
16-point game.
The most vulnerable all year defensively. Not a good team at all in transition. 25th in the league in fast break points allowed.
Had some wild swings. They've gotten out to big leads, given up some of those leads. As
3, that's going to be in and out.
An offensive board, and that's going to be a whistle on Mobley.
Well, Rondo doing an excellent job right now denying Kyrie Irving. Hasn't been able to get his hands on the ball. Normally, they need Kyrie to lead this unit when Durant is on the bench. So Rondo's taking him away, but Claxton on the glass.
The 36-year-old Rajon Rondo, now year 16. Nick Claxton unable to hit. Timeline for the Nets this year. Kyrie Irving did not make his season debut till January 5th. A lot of discussion whether he was going to play at all. And then, of course, the mandate was lifted. Kyrie's home debut, March 27th. But Durant was the key loss and then return. So finally, Steve Nash able to get his group together. Last 10 games, he felt like that's when they were able to get a good rhythm, a good run, as LeVert met by Claxton.
LeVert's off. Kevin Love comes back and he makes it.
Puts it in.
And 14-point game now.
On the offensive glass for a long time in this league.
If you're wondering about Ben Simmons, That is certainly a story, but for the Nets right now, it is down the list on order of
shot
importance.
is off. Kevin Love rebound.
He has really not scrimmaged. He hasn't participated in any of the basketball drills that they need him to. So it could be that he returns at some point, but right now he is down the line. Could be a second round if they make it that far. Steve Nash said it'd be a good problem to try to have to work out, but he has not played since last summer. So he continues in street clothes, and that back that's given him problems this year, and there was a mental health that had it all unfold in Philadelphia the way it did, and he continues to be out as we send it over to Jared with more.
Well, I wish I could tell you when Ben Simmons was going to play basketball. As a reporter, I don't have that intel, but I can tell you more about that outfit that Ben Simmons is wearing.
Oh, nice.
Sources tell me, I'm going to reveal my source, it's Ben Simmons himself, that is 100% lamb. I asked him if it was leather. He said, no, Jared, it is a lamb. So take for that whatever it is. When he came onto the court just moments before tip, Blake Griffin, among other Nets, very impressed with that outfit made of lamb.
Well, aside from that, Coach, this is a player that garners a lot of headlines. Steve Nash asked often about it. His love. That's going to be an offensive foul on Rondo. So give me your assessment of Ben Simmons. How realistic
Nets ball
could it be that he returns? And if he returns, what kind of role could he play with the Nets?
Well, I'll tell you, I think it would be really difficult. I mean, you love his talent. But he hasn't played all year, and there's no chance at this point in the year to get any kind of live 5-on-5
shot from Kyrie, and that's good.
Kyrie knocks down another jumper. And Ben Simmons is such a unique player. His teammates need to have time with him to build that chemistry, because he's not a shooter. He's not a spot-up guy. He's a guy who needs the ball in his hands, going to the basket to make plays. Not saying it can't be done. He's a talented guy and a great, great defender, but it'll be difficult to incorporate him this late.
Yeah, non-factor right now. Cleveland jumped out to a 6-0 run to start this quarter before that Kyrie Irving basket. Here's Love. He shows it. He goes. Oh, Claxton with a big block.
With the block.
Boy, the Nets meeting the Cavaliers at the rim all night. Durant, Drummond, now Claxton.
Yeah, that was just an excellent block.
Kevin
Love going to dunk that, and Claxton meets him at the top.
LeVert gets some space, cannot hit it.
Shot is
There's
off.
Mills with another rebound. Patty Mills, shortest man on the floor, has got 4 rebounds right now.
Oh, he's a glass eater, Brian. Always has been.
He's got to change his
to the corner. 3 is off.
Again, his third
Cleveland
miss.
rebound.
Trying to find that stroke. Rondo at the controls. Got the 2 starters in LeVert and Mobley on the floor. Finding those combinations for J.B. Bickerstaff with all the injuries has been a challenge here late in the year. And again, traffic inside. Once again, LeVert met by Claxton. Got to put one up quick.
Kevin Love shoots the 3. That's going to be good for the Cavaliers.
Big hit for Kevin Love. Cleveland trying to fight their way back. They were down 20 at the end of the first quarter. Rondo able to knock it out, and that'll be Cleveland ball.
Great hustle to come up with the ball, and then has the presence of mind to shoot it, but without rushing it. That's a veteran guy. He understands time. Knew he had time to shoot his normal shot and knock it down. And then Rondo with great defense at the other end against Irving posted up.
33-year-old Kevin Love, he's got his wind up. Got the lather going. He scored 11 points in the last 10 minutes. Here's Rondo now, gives it up. Jetty Osman for 3.
Quick shot, that's going to be off.
Claxton clears. Durant returning here with this Cleveland run to start this second quarter. Leaves it for Claxton. Irving
with 2 on him.
Team. Lightning quick.
Quick pass.
Edwards.
Edwards' shot is off.
He's going to need to see one go down.
Osman rebound.
A little apprehensive right now. Here's LeVert. Osman
Rondo shoots a three. That's off.
And Curry is fouled by Karis LeVert. Substitutions coming. Timeout on the floor. The 7-8 play-in game. The winner will match up with Boston on Sunday.
All right, guys. So it's going to lead us to a quick commercial break as they take a timeout. We got 126 viewers, 56 likes. The next goal is 75. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up button. We need 19 more likes, 19 more thumbs up, and we'll hit that next goal of 75. So make sure you're smashing that like, thumbs up button. It's much appreciated. As far as votes go, we've got 127 votes. Nets 77%. Cavs 23. Your score is 42. Brooklyn 29. Cleveland. Edwards out, put in Brown. He would hit those corner threes. Yeah, without a doubt. And most of them are open. That's the thing. So they gotta figure that out. $14 more, guys. 14 more likes. 14 more thumbs up gets us to that next goal of 75. Just make sure we're smashing that like, that thumbs up. As we get through this commercial break. Of course, if you are new here, make sure that you do subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this for NBA, MLB, NFL, and of course, college games as well.
To settle ourselves down. Okay, we're getting overexcited trying to do too much too soon. Let the game come to us. Okay, we don't have to hit home runs and play the hero. When the ball's in front of us, the play's in front of us, make that play. Right? They want to switch smalls onto our bigs, throw the ball into the bigs. Let them catch the ball in the paint and go to work.
Yeah, J.B. Bickerstaff is right. Trying to do too much one-on-one and take people on at the rim. They've got 5 turnovers already, 4 shots blocked.
Oh, wow.
The ball isn't moving, and they're not doing what they had success with Friday night, which is exploiting the Nets switches and throwing the ball inside to their bigs against smaller guys.
Kevin Durant goes to work, shoots up over the
good.
And the second made basket of the second quarter for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving has the other, and those two
back to a 15-point
combining for a
game.
big night already. That's 10 for Durant. Kyrie has 13, and neither player has missed a shot. Combined 10 for 10 at this point. Marketed back on the floor with 2 fouls. Up and over Durant.
Makes it over Durant.
Nicely done by Larry Marketed.
Well, that's what J.B. Bickerstaff was talking about, though. Let's get the ball into those bigs. Take advantage of what you have, which is size.
Corner 3 is good.
Turns it over.
Oh, that's going to be a turnover.
So he still doesn't even have a shot attempt tonight. And
void.
The Cavaliers, as they did Friday night, dominating the middle quarters, have gotten off to a better start here in the second quarter.
Caris LeVert on the drive. Little floater. No. Claxton with a rebound. Mills out of the pack. He'll give it to Durant. Durant will get it organized.
Durant jumpers off.
Comes up short. His first miss. LeVert. It was 40-20 after the first quarter. Brooklyn with just 4 points thus far. Nice play by Mills.
Patty Mills with the block.
The turnover. Also stepping on the sideline. Durant with the lead. Patty Mills steps on the line out of bounds, and Brooklyn turns it over once again. He was way out of bounds. That wasn't close.
No, it wasn't, and that's something, look, you practice all the time, and shooters have to be aware, especially three-point shooters, they have to be aware of their footwork down there in the corners, that they don't step out. To have two of those in such quick succession, not good.
Mobley, little turnaround, no good. Durant with a rebound. Darius Garland set to check back in. He's at the scores table. Brooklyn in the quarter, just 2 for 9. They've turned it over 4 times. Here's Patty Mills.
For 3, that's good.
Mills with the three-pointer. I'm sure Brooklyn glad to see him get loose for a couple of threes. Been a little bit of a scoring slump. He did have 21 against the Cavs earlier this year. One of his best games of his career against Cleveland. Well, Darius Garland on his way back, playing for J.B. Bickerstaff. We take you back to Tom Heitz's media guide in the early 90s. J.B.'s dad, Bernie, was the general manager with the Nuggets. Darius's father, Winston, a part of that team from Gary, Indiana. And here they are, the Suns coach and star player. Great story there. And Bernie Bickerstaff still a part of the Cleveland organization, a special advisor.
The pass inside and a dunk.
By Caris
good
LeVert
for Cleveland.
Nice play. And they're climbing back in slowly a little bit, making it more competitive. Really surprised Garland sat as long as he did. He's only going to end up playing 16 minutes here.
Spurs serious.
In the first half, despite not having
Always
any
been a
foul
Spurs
trouble.
fan.
Durant drawing a lot of traffic, gives it to Drummond, and a foul. Drummond met at the rim. The draw is the foul.
Was a great pass by Durant. And then Mobley going up to challenge and just gets a piece of it.
Mobley picks up his first foul. Markkanen has a couple of fouls. Drummond playing with the 2 fouls as well. Got off to a good start. A presence inside.
First free throws off.
Cannot hit the first. Hey, FanDuel's free over-under contest is back. Put your takes to the test while you watch tonight's Clippers-Timberwolves matchup. Just head to FanDuel.com/over-under to make your picks and compete for a share of $5,000 in prizes.
Second free throw is good.
1 out of 2 for Andre Drummond. 33 games with Cleveland across a couple of seasons, 2019 and 20, and then 20 and 21. Traded from Cleveland to L.A.
The pass to the corner. 3 is off for Cleveland.
Durant clears it away. 5th rebound for Durant. He's got 10 points. Kyrie with 13 and lost his dribble and out of bounds. And another Brooklyn turnover, their 5th of the quarter.
Brooklyn's defense is what's keeping that lead right now. They've only scored 8 points in the quarter in almost 9 minutes.
Garland
shot is off.
With
Kevin Durant
on the rebound. Touch pass to Curry. Trying to get
Curry is off. Cleveland rebound.
Saves it. Here comes Garland now. Under 3 minutes to go. Second quarter. Mobley a spin. Oh,
nice
quick
dunk.
Bounce by Mobley. Explosive dunk with Drummond coming in from behind. Well, he's been terrific in his rookie year. Played his college ball at USC. Dad was an assistant coach. Played with his brother for the Trojans. He's been a great pro.
And Mobley's great, Brian, with this right-to-left spin. Used it on Friday night against the Nets also. Really comfortable going that direction.
So that's going to send us to a quick commercial break as the Cavaliers call a timeout. We got 146 viewers, 70 likes, guys. We're trying to get to our next goal of 100. We just need 30 likes, 30 thumbs up, and that will get us to our next goal of 100. Keep smashing that like, that thumbs up. Definitely much appreciated for the support and for helping the channel. As far as our votes go, we've got 158 votes, 76% for the Nets, 24% for the Cavs. Your score is 48 Brooklyn, 35 Cavaliers. This is cool. I ride with the Nuggets, but I got a chance to meet a few Spurs at a barbecue. 92 San Antonio, great guys. Yeah, San Antonio has always been my favorite team for as long as I can remember. You know, Twin Towers, David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and then of course, you know, the elite squad, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili. You know, just the Spurs team was special. Definitely was special. Glenn Rice days. B Gamer and Vids, KD is my favorite player and the Nets my favorite team. That's what's up, bro. Without a doubt. All right, guys, we got 72 likes. 72. We need 28 more. 28 more gets us to that 100 mark. So make sure you keep smashing that like, that thumbs up, so we can get to our next goal of 100. We need 28 more. 28 more likes. What's up, Joseph? I'm good, man. How about you? I like the Nuggets. Especially the J.R. Smith-Mello. Yeah, that was a good squad. I feel like they if they had a better, I would say, big man, the Nuggets would have definitely been a different kind of contender. But it was so much competition back when they had that squad. So, but without a doubt, that was a good team. Oh, no problem, Joseph. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for being here. 216 loyal till I'm dead and spoiled. Cavs, Indians, Browns. Okay, that's what's up. We just got a few more minutes here as we get through these quick commercial breaks. We got 2 minutes and 39 seconds left in the second quarter.
Your stars to step up. Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant have done that in the first half tonight. Durant hitting Kyrie for the
favorite
layup.
player, like, is it like now or just like of all time? Like, what do you mean?
Pull-ups against great defense. These two guys right now, 23 points, 10 assists, and Durant's been the slacker. He missed a shot, so they're only 10 of 11 from the floor. And the Cavs come out of the timeout back in that zone again.
2.5 to go. It's been a rough quarter here for Brooklyn as Kyrie leaves it. Going to be, no, it stepped on the baseline.
Oh, that's
so
a turnover for the Nets.
Extra
Cleveland
step
rebound.
to get some power.
Cleveland ball.
And he steps out of bounds, and it's turnover.
My favorite player right now.
The quarter.
Well, Steve Nash forgot this part in the game plan, Brian. He forgot to go over that these white lines around
say
the court,
Kawhi.
you
Kawhi
have to
Leonard.
stay inside of that.
Seems self-explanatory, but maybe something to go over later.
Well, he didn't tell him. So can you really blame him?
Here's Garland on a feed from
Corner
Stevens.
Three from Garland is off. That's
can't corral
rebound.
it into the hands of Drummond. Brown on the run out. Will
Dean
pull
Parsons,
it back as the Bird runs with
all-time top 5
Under 2
players.
minutes to go
Ooh.
in this first quarter. Brooklyn
I'll answer that at halftime, bro.
I
I gotta put some thought into that one.
Tried to check Irving and kicked it. So reset it to 14.
I give you
Cleveland
my
with the
all-time
kickball.
top 5.
And side out Brooklyn here.
During halftime.
Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, 10 of the 13 Brooklyn assists. Durant has been excellent defensively as well. He's got a couple of blocks, a strip down, a steal. Now Durant finds Curry, three-pointer, no good.
That is off.
Curry can't buy one. LeVert comes out of the pack, up ahead, Stevens, and Cleveland in transition. Able to get an easy 2.
And it's an 11-point game now.
Well, we've said it before tonight. That is where Brooklyn is really vulnerable. You can get stops. You can really run them. They do not do a good job getting back in transition.
What a play by LeVert, and he turns it right back over as Curry runs it down. And a take foul, Karis LeVert. Just maybe going a little too fast there. Cavaliers having the kind of second quarter they needed, outscoring Brooklyn 17-8 in the quarter. Durant at the line with 1:12 remaining in this first half. Second trip to the line for Durant.
Ja's nice, yo. Without a doubt.
His first 2 down. And Durant now with 11.
Durant now has gets the free throw, his first free throw.
And he gets the MVP chant. It's required in every arena in the NBA. No matter where your team stands, you get the best player has to get the MVP chant.
55 games this year for Durant.
Second free throw is good.
That really proved his value. Not that anybody needed that, but the Nets were 8-19 with Durant out this season. Darius Garland up and over Drummond. In and out it goes. Drummond standing out of bounds.
But Drummond was out of bounds.
That'll be Cleveland ball. 59 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
Well, Brooklyn's doing an outstanding job tonight contesting shots at the rim on drives. They've blocked 6, but even beyond that, shots like that are very difficult.
Stevens met by Durant, who leaves him, and now Stevens misses. Mobley, no, it's Irving.
Kyrie with the rebound, pushing, quick pass to KD.
Durant gives it right back to him.
Back to Kyrie for the 3 is good.
Man, Kyrie Irving has made some tough shots in this game. He is 7 for 7. He's knocked out both of his threes. Garland gives it up. Stevens is whacked, and he scores it and one.
It's going to be an and one for Cleveland the other way.
Stevens a chance at a three-point play.
Kyrie taking the rebound down the floor and watching relocate, and then just jab steps to get Markkanen off and knocks a 3, but then they come right back for an and one for Lamar Stevens.
First foul on Durant. Stevens back to the line.
Top player. I'll answer that question too, man.
Stevens
on halftime. Yeah, it's gonna be some hard questions I got to think over.
Undrafted and finding himself
halftime
in the rotation in these crunch time games, late season and the play-in game. Don't forget American Express halftime coming up. EJ and the gang.
Another shot.
Keeps his perfect
man is
night going.
Cooking right now.
A perfect 8 for 8. Give him 18 now in the first half.
And this is why Brooklyn has a chance against anyone, Brian, because they've got Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. And nights like this,
Cleveland's probably going to run it out, take the last shot.
2.5 seconds separating the shot in the game.
Be a 3, and that's good.
Will lace it up. Knocks down a big 3 for Cleveland.
Quick pass
at the
to
last
Kyrie.
Shot. Irving behind the back, trying to get free.
He's gonna shoot, and that's good. What is going on? Kyrie is 9 for 9.
9 of 9 shooting.
What?
What a show in the first half for the former Cavs.
At the buzzer.
Kyrie Irving.
And Kevin Durant just laughing and shaking his head as he walks off the floor after
Boy, might make history tonight, y'all. This is insane. What's up, Chazzy?
World champion, a 4-time All-Star, and he dropped 8 points in the last 46 seconds.
All right, guys, so that's the end of the second quarter. We're at halftime now. Kyrie, man, 9 for 9. Crazy. All right, so we're at halftime. I got to answer a couple questions. But before I do, guys, we need 20 more likes to get to 100. Need 20 more, so make sure you're smashing that thumbs up. 20 more likes, and we'll get to that next mark of 100. So make sure you smash that like, that thumbs up button. It's much appreciated. All right, so the first question was, let me just go back up here. Your all-time top 5. All right. Oof. All right, number 1 is going to be Jordan. My number 2 is going to be Shaq. My number 3 will be Larry Bird. 4 would have to be Kobe. My 5th would be Iverson. That's my 5. And obviously, top player of all time is Jordan, without a doubt, hands down. Susan says, okay, the Nets are doing what they do, but it's not over until the fat lady sings. That's true. That is true. But when you got Kyrie shooting 100%, the chances of winning is slim. Serious, solid list. Yeah, man. It's so tough. I mean, because like if we broke it down into like tiers, but when you say like all time, it's like I gotta try and put like together a list that, you know, like there's so many different 5s I could make. I gave you the 5 that came right to my head immediately, though. You know, if I was to like actually take some real time and put together like a solid 5, yeah, just like Flick said, that's a solid 5 without LeBron. But you know, it's like when you, if I really was to like sit down and put in a list, because I could go like old school with it too. I could say like Elgin Baylor, Bill Russell, Rodman, David Robinson, and let's put someone who shoots threes in there. Let's go Steve Kerr. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we could do, there's so many ways to do like a top 5. You know, like who's your dream team? You know, like, yeah, like, you know, it's so many players like Kareem, you know, Karl Malone. Like, you just can't. It's really difficult. It's really difficult to make a true like top 5. Well, you know, like, especially if you go, you know, you go someone like, let's say like a little younger, right? They're gonna have like LeBron, you know, they're gonna have Kyrie, KD, Steph, and you know, who else would you have in there? You probably have Clay. You know, that's that's probably like a newer top 5 that you would have, you know. Dr. J. Well, yeah, without a doubt. You know, Dr. J too. It's so many. There's so many. All right, guys. So we need 17 more. We're at 83. 17 more likes. 17 more thumbs up gets us to that 100 mark. So keep smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. Thank you for the support. Thanks for the love. And of course, if you are new here, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this for NBA, MLB, NFL, and of course, college. Score is 57 Brooklyn Nets, 43 Cleveland Cavaliers, as we are on halftime. Got plenty of time to get your drinks, get your food, make your phone calls, do what you do. Armani Westbrook, how many turnovers does Kyrie have? second. I need the game stats. He has three turnovers. Dean Parsons, who's your favorite team? The Spurs. San Antonio Spurs. So Armani, Kyrie has 3 turnovers. $16 points, 3 turnovers, 4 assists, 1 steal, and he's shooting at 100%. Absolutely insane. Top 5 Spurs of all time. Ooh, if I could put a Spurs squad together. David Robinson, Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, and Kawhi. That's it. that's what you need on a Spurs squad. That's it right there. Gonna get you a couple rings out of that. Maybe a few, that's for sure. Who's your favorite team ever? It's so easy to say like the Bulls, right? Because I mean, I grew up actually watching the Bulls and I've seen like all their championships. Yeah, I mean, I gotta stick with the Spurs, man. My favorite team ever. You know, I don't think it's gonna change. Dean, not a bad 5. Man, that's a great 5. You get David Robinson, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, and Kawhi all out there starting with Popovich the coach. If you don't get a ring, something's wrong. This game's not over till it's over. Cavs can make a comeback, but go Nets. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a lot of money out there for 9.5, so I definitely expect some kind of a run. So they had that squad too minus Kawhi. That's crazy. Yeah, they did, right? But like they weren't as defined. Right? I think it was like a young Tony. Hold on. Let me look up the actual like. Let's see. So 2003 Spurs roster. You had Batir Menge, Bruce Bowen, Speedy Claxton, Tim Duncan, Danny Ferry, Manu Ginobili, Steven Jackson, Steve Kerr, Tony Parker, Malik Rose, Steve Smith, and Kevin Willis. Yeah. The only person you didn't have is Kawhi. And they had won the chip in 2003 with that squad minus Kawhi. And now you got Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, and David Robinson, all Hall of Famers. Crazy. Yo, 03 was a good year, man. Man, you wasn't alive in 03? You got me feeling old, bro. That's crazy. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm an 80s baby. Boy Cruz says Nets in 5. Yeah, I think Nets ain't playing this year. I think they going to the chip. For two reasons. You got KD and Kyrie both have something to prove this year. Not saying that they haven't any other year, but this year more than anything, that's for sure. Where you streaming from? Dean, I'm in New York, bro. I live in New York. Yeah, people forget that how much of a contender Spurs were. It's kind of like, once everybody retired or left and got traded, like the Spurs just like vanished out of people's scope. But the Spurs was that team. Oh, you're from Canada. Nice. Canada in the house. I'm actually going to Toronto in a couple weeks. Okay, this is Irving is doing his thing, but Giannis looks at basketball as a job. Back in the day, Dr. J was first and Jordan. He had a work ethic like Giannis. So the thing about how I see this year going, right? If the Bucks do make it back, and the Nets go, it will be absolutely insane. For the Nets and the Bucks, without a doubt. Are you streaming the Clips and Wolves game? Now I won't be on for that game. I got to take care of some business tonight. Shane 01, any bets? Yeah, I got some bets, bro. What do I got here? Yo, I hate how the sports books log you out. Like, it's only been like 5 minutes and they automatically log you out. They do that so like it takes so much time for you to log back in if you want to like cash out early. I swear that's why they do it. as we get back to the game.
The ball to open people.
Kyrie Irving 9 for 9, his second best field goal shooting game in the first half of his career.
Yeah, I got the unders.
2 years ago, he
and
was 10 for
the
10
Nets
in a game.
3.5.
Some performance.
And the Timberwolves
Brooklyn
plus
struggled
3.
to start that second quarter. Cleveland got it to within 11, but then a burst at the end with Kyrie and KD. And pushed that lead back up to 14. Turnover on the first possession, and Kevin Durant.
Durant back to scoring.
14 for Durant. And Brooklyn pushing their lead to 16. Durant has just the one miss. He has 7 assists. Isaac Okoro gives it up. Mobley passes up a 3. Taken on Drummond. Knocks it down.
That's going to be a score from Cleveland.
And let's check in with Jared Greenberg. I know you had a chance to hear from J.B. Bickerstaff. Jared, what'd you learn?
Yeah, by the way, Kyrie Irving is going to come over here and get his left hand taped up, it appears. But Charles Barkley might as well have been in the Cavs halftime locker room and in the huddle, because he talked much of what Charles said. We got to settle down. But it's amazing how positive and uplifting Coach Bickerstaff is with his relatively young roster. Really happy with how they played in that second quarter. Wants them to continue to be more physical. It will lead to them getting more open looks.
They had Van
Yeah,
Vliet.
look, I agree with that, Jared. I think
yeah, I might check out one of those
they
Raptors
played very
games.
hard. The shots Irving and Durant were hitting were difficult shots, but they do need to settle down offensively. They've got to get better shots. They've got to quit trying to force everything at the rim. They're just taking such difficult shots.
First game of the play-in tournament.
Good pass to Drummond. Big dunk.
Found some space inside. Drummond hammers it home. Garland quickly back. Okoro gives it right back to him. Mobley got a double team on him. Gets through it. Extra pass. LeVert gives it back, and
It's going to be
away from the ball. 3-second violation.
turnover for Cleveland.
Cavaliers
That's
turn it
all.
over. What a dime here from Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, nobody comes to take Drummond on the roll. Nice pass there. And then the turnover on the other end. Cleveland certainly can't afford turnovers if they're going to try to get back in this game.
Right now, Cleveland with 8 turnovers. Brooklyn's turned it into 13 points. And Drummond
Kyrie backs to Drummond again for another big dunk.
A free reign for the big man.
Well, Okoro trying to deny Irving the ball. He back cut, caught it, that forced help. And then the second great pass made.
Pass too low by Garland. Durant gives
kicks
it back.
out.
Knocked away by Mobley.
To Kyrie, quick pass.
Bodies on the floor. Curry finds Brown. Little floater.
Brown's
No.
off.
Drummond is there.
Drummond gets the
Drummond
rebound
is
to lead to a
fouled.
foul.
Boy, Drummond playing big. in this third
Kyrie with
quarter.
his second great pass coming out. Gets the ball on the back cut, draws the help, stays under control, and a nice dish to Drummond.
7 assists for Kyrie Irving. Durant's got 7 as well. Those two with 14 of the 17 helpers for Brooklyn.
Jakayon just subscribed. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the family.
Well, we can talk all we want about what Cleveland needs to do better, this and that, and there are things that they can do better. Fact of the matter is, if Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant are both going to play at this level, not only shooting the ball, but passing it, making decisions, if they're going to play at this level, it's going to be very difficult for Cleveland or for anybody to beat this Brooklyn Nets team.
It's interesting, those 8 turnovers by Brooklyn. Cleveland has not been able to capitalize as Markkanen misses the 3.
Rebound.
Brooklyn had a 20-point lead at the end of the first quarter. It was 40-20. Cleveland got it to within 11. Then Brooklyn at 14 by the half. Now Drummond on the take. Brown with a rebound. And a foul on the floor. Loose ball foul on Mobley, I believe, is who they're going to get here.
Well, so they're up now on Kyrie Irving's pick and rolls. The big's getting up because he's having such a good night, but they're not rotating quickly enough to the roll man. He's able to get the ball to Drummond. Drummond's able to carry it to the rim, and then Bruce Brown going right to the offensive glass.
Feels like the first quarter. Mobley picks up his 3rd foul. You have Markkanen with 2, Mobley with 3. Here's Drummond again behind the back. Hot one right at the feet of Brown.
Cleveland gets the ball.
Cleveland's going to have to keep doing that. They're going to have to get up on those pick and rolls and blitz Durant and Irving and force Drummond and Bruce Brown to make plays.
Bruce Brown called for the foul here. That's number 3 on Brown as Garland was able to get to the basket. A couple of free throws here for Darius Garland, the all-star guard. Hey, while you're watching with us tonight, snap the QR code on the screen to go to NBA Twitter Live, where Taylor Rooks, Adam Lefkoe, Josiah Johnson are focused on a player that you, the fans, voted for. You can watch the game from 2 perspectives at once, exclusively on Twitter.
Second free throw is good.
Each team with 9 turnovers. Brooklyn plus 14 in points off those turnovers. Cleveland just cashing in for the first time on a Brooklyn turnover. Brown thought about it. Now Durant gives it right back. Brown, the little floater. No, Drummond is there, keeps it alive, into the hands of Brown. Another chance.
Kyrie for 3, and that's good.
Another one. 10 for 10.
Perfect shooting
and
tonight.
23 points for Kyrie Irving. Second chance opportunity. Brooklyn back in front by 20.
That's going to lead to a quick timeout by the Cavaliers. Your score is 67-47. The Nets with a 20-point lead. All right, guys, we got 146 viewers, 86 likes. We need 14 more to hit that 100 mark. We just need 14 more likes, 14 more thumbs up, and we'll hit that 100 likes. So keep smashing that thumbs up button, guys. It helps support me, helps support the stream. It's much appreciated. May Gonzalez just subscribed. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the family. Thanks a lot, Shane. Listen, they're going to be the Eastern Conference champs. I'm really a Net fan. They'll always be Jersey to me. Yeah, I mean, this is the Cavaliers, right? But if they do move on, you know, and they play like this against the Celtics, then I definitely see them going to the chip without a doubt. So 8 more likes, guys. 8 more likes gets us to that 100 mark. You smashing that like, that thumbs up. We just need 8 more before we get back from the commercial break. 8 more likes, 8 more thumbs up, and we'll hit that 100 mark.
These great assists, Irving here on another nice dish And then Durant to Irving as he goes 10 for 10 and hits his third 3 of the night.
Oh, what a run he's having in this play-in game. Kyrie Irving, who scored 27 against Cleveland on Friday. Cavs cannot answer out of that timeout. Brooklyn by 20 with the ball. Kyrie Irving a perfect 10 for 10. And he leaves it for Drummond, who scores with the left
bucket.
hand. Another assist for Kyrie Irving. He's got 8. He and Durant have combined for 16 assists. It's the biggest lead of the night for Brooklyn. And an answer on the other end. Karis LeVert. Cavs desperate for points, and they get one from the former net.
Well, this is only Kyrie's 30th game of the year, but this is the best he's played all year, needless to say.
Pass the corner for 3.
He knocks it down.
And that's good.
He's been in a drought. He got off to a fast start. Scored 7 points in his first 5 minutes on the floor tonight. That's his first basket since. Back to a 22-point lead. Garland on the take, off the window. Mobley offensive board.
Mobley goes back up. It's going to be off to get the ball back.
Another chance here for Cleveland. 6 to shoot. Rondo behind the back. Gives it up.
Inside, and that's going to be good.
Pretty
for the Cavaliers.
Great cut by Garland and an excellent delivery by Rondo.
14 for Darius Garland. Brooklyn, the most isolation-heavy offense in the NBA, but they have really been sharing it. Now turnover, Garland with a steal. Rondo gives it back. Garland on his way to the rim and stripped by Brown. That'll be Cleveland ball. Good defense. Good job getting back by the Nets.
It was excellent transition effort there, particularly by Brown off of the turnover to get back and deny that layup attempt.
Brown's had such a great year. He's been in the pocket of Darius Garland all night. Mobley inside, little jump hook, and he is fouled. And one. Evan Mobley with a 3-point chance here.
Nice little drive and just great patience. The thing I like about Mobley inside, he doesn't rush anything. He doesn't worry about the defense. He knows he's going to be able to get it up over the top. He stays under control and on balance.
Mobley had 17 and 7 with 3 assists and a couple of steals and a couple of blocks against Brooklyn last Friday. Had a double-double Sunday against Milwaukee. Cavaliers beat Milwaukee, set all their starters, and that secured them in this game, the 7-8 game. Here's Brown for 3. Got another one?
3, and that's going to be off.
Mobley with a rebound, went up and over Drummond.
Cavaliers rebound.
Well, Brown not as effective on the long 3 as he is on that corner 3.
Drummond slams it home. He had hit the deck and was cherry picking on the other end. He's got 9 in the quarter, Andre Drummond. He's got 16 for the game. LeVert finds Mobley. Mobley! Another explosive jam for Evan Mobley.
We see Cleveland now cutting as defenders lose vision on their man just staring at the ball. They're taking advantage a little bit.
Halfway through this third quarter, again, Irving finding Drummond. And a scrum for it into the hands of Love.
Cavaliers get the ball
Brooklyn
back.
Gives another one away here. Cleveland has not been able to take advantage. And Garland stepped on the sideline, out of bounds. And a Cleveland turnover.
Brooklyn's done that 3 times tonight, and now Cleveland does it.
Did the lines move?
That's what I was wondering, Brian. Did they move the lines in? I mean, these are needless turnovers. You know, it's going to happen every once in a while, but you got to understand where you are on the floor.
Durant will take it.
Going to be off.
Durant with just his
Cavaliers
second
rebound.
miss of the night. Rondo. Rondo trying to find Love here. 12 to shoot. Cleveland with the ball. 5:16 remaining in the third quarter. Cavs are down 14 at the half. They were down 20 after 1. Rondo, step back 3. Got it. Pure. Rajon Rondo knocks it down. Timeout, Steve Nash and the Nets. So Cleveland down 22, able to wrestle it back. Now down 14 on a 10-2 run, and Steve Nash wants to talk it over with 5:08 left in the third.
A 14-point game. We are on a Nets timeout. Quick commercial break. Score is 74 Brooklyn Nets, 60 Cleveland Cavaliers as we take a timeout. Franklin De Los Santos subscribed. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the family.
Red X's on this shot chart by Kyrie Irving. 10 for 10, 3 made threes. He's got 23 points, 8 assists, and has a steal as well. It has been some performance by Kyrie Irving. Kevin Durant leaves it for Brown, who elevates and jams it home. Another assist for the Brooklyn Nets, and for Kevin Durant, that's number 10 for him.
Well, and the Nets had 8 threes tonight, and 6 of those have been on assists from Kevin Durant. He knows the attention the Cavs defense is going to give him. He's just playing patiently and setting up his teammates.
Darius Garland gets free of Brown. Here is Rondo.
The three is off by Rondo. Nets rebound.
Jared Greenberg.
Well, guys, earlier this season, before the Nets made that blockbuster trade to send James Harden to Philadelphia, Bruce Brown was really getting frustrated with his
Jonas
role
in the
on
building,
the
Wrench
team.
Gang in the house.
Steve Nash told us that he challenged Brown to embrace defense, become more of a leader on that side of the basketball.
Going to be
offensive
off
side
by Patty
will
Mills.
come. And at that time, Brown had a competition for minutes with his role with guys like James Johnson and DeAndre Bembry. keep in mind, those two are no longer on the roster.
It's going to be a
Bruce
foul
told
on the
me
Nets.
just before tonight's game that he took it
As
upon
Markkanen
himself to
goes
take
to the
on
line.
that challenge from Steve Nash, and he now studies like he never has before on everything on the scouting report, because he knows his defense has slipped before the Harden trade. Ever since then, Stan, you could argue he's become the third most important player on this Nets roster.
Well, there's no question. We know who the two most important are, but I don't think there's any question
First free throw is
that
good.
Bruce Brown has become their third most important player. Guards the best perimeter player on the defensive end, and then has been an important part of their pick and roll game.
Second free
And as
throw
a
is good.
coach, you can certainly understand trying to unlock a player, and here's Brown thinking he wasn't fitting in offensively. Steve Nash took that off the table for him. He goes, you're not on the floor because of what you do offensively. We need you to be that outstanding perimeter defender, and that's what he's been.
He with the
And
shot,
since
and
then,
that's
the
going to be
points
in
have
and
come
out.
as well.
Cleveland
Durant
rebound.
with a miss. Garland comes out of the pack. 14-point game here. Cleveland trying to get themselves on a burst at the end of this third quarter. 3.5 to go. Kyrie on Garland. Garland puts it up and catches it in. Another tough shot down, giving Kyrie a bit of his own medicine right there.
That's exactly right.
4-point game.
A difficult shot. Cavs going back to the zone. They are playing three big guys
Kyrie
now,
for the three, and that's going to be short.
which they have not done. Kyrie missed.
Must be a foul if he misses tonight, and it was.
And I
it was
think
a
it
foul.
was a foul. J.B. Bickerstaff arguing,
three.
of course, out
Wow.
of frustration. Mobley playing the top of this zone, gets up to contest and hits him right there on the wrist.
Right there, resulting in the air ball, but free throws for Kyrie Irving. It's his first trip to the line, believe it or not. He's taken some really tough shots to get to that 10 for 10, and he knocks
First
down
free
the
throw is
first.
good.
Hey, you could win $1 million for the perfect bracket. First place gets you courtside seats. Fill out your brackets for NBA Pick'em Bracket Challenge. It's powered by Coinbase for your chance to win big. Play free at nba.com/bracket.
Second free throw
One
is
more
good.
free throw here for Kyrie Irving. He's got 25 now. Couple of rebounds, 8 assists. Has a steal tonight as well. Nets are shooting overall 56%.
Well, their two stars, I mean, have just been unbelievable. And that's
Kyrie
what
is
this team
3 for
needs.
3
They need these two
from the
guys
line.
to play well, but this is way beyond playing well. Both as scorers and setting up their teammates tonight as creators.
Quiets down that Cavs run. Remember, it was at 14-4. Brooklyn back up 15, looking for Markkanen, and Kyrie Irving with the foul. I don't know who had a grip on who, but the foul is going to belong to Irving. Number 3 for Kyrie. And that's going to get Jetty Osman on the floor as Evan Mobley will head to the bench.
Well, Mobley's got 4. You can see J.B. Bickerstaff at this point in the game wants to play those 3 bigs together, but the foul trouble's going to prevent him from doing that, at least for a little
Pass
while.
inside, stolen by
Stuck his hand, and
Durant.
I think that pass was headed for Kevin Love. Here is Irving on the drive.
Irving,
His easiest
quick
basket of the
score.
night. Make it 11 for 11. Jay-Z says keep it going. Perfect night continues for Kyrie Irving. Kyrie with 28 points. Jetty Osman. Now Rondo with 5 to shoot. Got Claxton on him, pulls him out, and that's going to be a foul. Offensive foul is going to send it the other way.
Turnover.
Patty Mills hit
Nets
the deck.
ball.
Too much traffic.
Here Kyrie goes to the basket, and no one comes to help. Not Love, not Garland, no one.
And if you're thinking, well, he's 11 for 11, but he's probably got a lot of layups just like that. That would not be the case.
No, that's, you were hit it on the head, Ryan. That was by far the easiest shot he's had all night as the Cavs trying to load up a little bit. Markkanen does a good job there one-on-one against Durant. Markkanen has surprised me this year with his ability to defend He can move his feet and stay in front of people.
Same rhythm here for Steve Nash. So Goran Dragic will enter. Kyrie Irving will exit to a nice ovation here. He sits with 28 points, 11 for 11, 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Yeah, but he does have 3 turnovers.
Durant with the big cross,
Durant
and the shot is going to be off, but Drummond.
Brooklyn pushing their lead back to 19. Under 2 minutes to go in the third. Garland to Markkanen. Nice find. And Markkanen with a two-handed jam.
Cleveland cannot afford to give up those second chance buckets right here. It's hard enough to stop this team the way Durant and Irving are playing. When they do miss, you've got to rebound the ball.
Markkanen trying to deny Durant. Now they get a hand on it. Turnover Brooklyn. Garland up ahead, lays it in. Excellent work by Lauri Markkanen, denying Kevin Durant the basketball. And then Osman got the hand on it. Easy points for Cleveland. And Durant with his first turnover. Back-to-back possessions. 2 giveaways. Kevin Love
with the 3, and that's good.
And Steve
a series of little weird mistakes.
Turnovers
for the Nets.
It's a 7-0 Cleveland run on the Love 3.
That's a 7-point run for the Cavaliers. Your score is 71, Cavaliers 83, Brooklyn Nets, as we go into a quick timeout. All right, guys, so we got 166 viewers, 105 likes. Let's try to get that to 125. We just need 20 more likes. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up button so we can get to 125. That is the next like goal. As far as the votes go, we got 291 votes, 80% for the Nets, 20% for the Cavaliers.
Move and get back, but we're trying to be out and then get in and get back. We don't stand a chance. Hey, so we need to be earlier in our spots.
JB Bickerstaff running that huddle. Cleveland, coach, they're down by 12. They got a nice little run going here at the end of this third quarter.
Well, it's a little different for the Nets. We saw it in the second quarter when either Durant or Irving goes to the bench. Things get a little bit tougher, and the Cleveland defense has been better.
Durant
quick shot, and that's going to be off.
There's Love with a rebound. Cleveland can extend this run now. It's a 12-point game. They were down 22 at one point. Here is Rondo, a little scoop. No.
I wanted to pass that, threw it up as a last resort. When you're thinking pass first and then end up having to shoot, it rarely goes well.
Patty Mills,
three from Patty is off.
And Rondo was there and lost it
out of bounds. Nets ball after it goes out of bounds on
shot clock
Rondo's
is off.
foot.
Brooklyn ball. Beg your pardon, 14 on the shot clock, 21-3 remaining. And Kyrie Irving's coming back on the floor. He and Seth Curry maximizing these offensive possessions is Steve Nash.
Well, yeah, and they're going to go fully small here for this last possession. No center in the game. Durant's actually their 5-man right here.
Durant's got it. Gets a step
and
on
open
Markkanen,
lane. Big dunk.
Kevin Durant given 16 now. His story tonight has been his playmaking. He's got 11 assists, only the 1 turnover, a couple of blocks as well. Cleveland Could take the last shot. Rondo gives it up. Cedi Osman is fouled.
It's going to be a foul.
It's the deck
Osman's
hard.
going to the line
With
for 2.
1.4 left, he'll go to the line.
Durant to the rim, and we saw it earlier with Irving in this quarter. Inexplicable how no one is coming to help on Kevin Durant or Kyrie Irving as they go to the basket.
Saw Markkanen, he took a shot to the jaw as Durant got free, still grabbing at his face. Cleveland went on that 7-0 run. They were down 14 at the half. Cedi Osman, it's his 7th game back. He had missed some time with a hip injury.
First free throw's good.
Well, here's where you got to make a little bit of a run. Make this, get it to 12. Durant takes his rest to start the 4th. Give a lot of attention to Kyrie Irving. Make other guys make plays. Hope they don't make shots. Get rebounds and try to make your run here early in the 4th quarter.
Both are going to be pushing 40 minutes tonight. Durant's at 31.
Second free throw is good.
Kyrie at 30. Steve Nash said, I could play him fewer than 40 minutes, but we're not going to win.
And that's going to lead to a final shot. At
We
the
go
end
to
of
the
the 3rd quarter. Your score is 85 Brooklyn Nets, 73 Cleveland Cavaliers. As we head into the 4th quarter.
On 11 of 11 shooting.
So we're going to take a quick commercial break.
It's the play-in
as
game.
we head into the 4th quarter. Make sure you guys are smashing that like, that thumbs up. We need to get to 150. That's the goal here. 150 likes. We just need 35 more. 35 likes, 35 thumbs up. And we'll hit that goal of 150. It's our next goal for the night. 35 more. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up button. Much appreciated. Of course, if you are new here, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this for NBA, NFL, MLB, and of course college. Dollar Bill, Warriors, Nets finals. Oof. That'll be a nice one. Top dollar, Nets, Suns. That will as well. Can't forget about those Suns. Without a doubt. All right, guys, so we just need 28 more likes, 28 more thumbs up, gets us to that 150 mark. Keep smashing that like, that thumbs up button as we get through this next commercial break.
The Nets lead it by 12, but the Cavs on a little burst there, a 7-0 run. Nice find there from Garland to Markkanen, and then back-to-back turnovers leading to points, including the Kevin Love 3. Moments ago, Jared caught up with Steve Nash.
Coach, coming into the postseason, so much question about your defense. How would you evaluate how you played so far on that end?
It's been okay. I mean, we held them to 43 at the half, but we were still a little disappointed. You know, this team's learning to play together at that end, too.
Coach, a 9-2 run to end the quarter by the Cavs. We've talked about your team's inability to put teams away. What has to change here in the fourth quarter?
Well, I mean, I thought we did a poor job continuing to play hard on offense as well.
Kyrie put jumpers good.
Get out and get a couple open buckets. So both ends of the floor we're looking to improve, really, as much as anything. It's a new group trying to find it.
Yeah, look, he's right. They got a little stagnant offensively. They have trouble when either Irving or Durant are on the bench, though that first move of the quarter there by Irving, Brian, what are you going to do? He just kept going on the dribble, gets all the way over to the right side and shoots a fadeaway and still hasn't missed a shot tonight. So, again, we can talk all we want. What should the Cavs do? They tried to commit 2 guys to him. They just couldn't contain him there. And the shots he's making are not easy.
30 for Kyrie Irving. He's knocked down his first 12 shots. This is not a playoff game. Doesn't count as playoff records as Garland springs free.
Garland.
Marketed and cleared some space for him. So although, just for context, it doesn't go into the playoff scoring records, starting a game, making your first 12 shots is a playoff record in the NBA. This will be a play-in record, if you're into such things. Kind of falls in the abyss, these play-in games. Kyrie Irving sets up Kessler.
3 is off by Kessler.
He's let
Cleveland
it fly
rebound.
4 times from 3-point range. Key minutes here for Brooklyn with Durant on the bench.
Love on the inside. Quick fadeaway shot is
Kessler
off.
cannot hit it.
Next rebound.
Well, he mishandled the pass and ended up in a fadeaway. Was able to overpower him early in the game.
There's Dragic. No, in love with the rebound.
And Cleveland's doing a good job right now getting the ball out of Irving's hands since that first one.
Nice
draws a
Kyrie
double team.
Cross. Quick pass.
Claxton
Gives it
right
back for the
Kyrie
corner
Irving
3, and that's
his
in and out.
first miss of the night.
He's going cold, Brian. I can see it.
He's human. And a foul to get Durant and Brown back on the floor. Gives us a chance to remind you to take a look at FanDuel Sportsbook. Live point totals for tonight's game. Start of the game, 226.5. And right now, 212.5. And they get to be grinders when you get into the play-ins and the playoffs. Garland trying to shake it off here.
No question.
Knee on knee, right? Or maybe knee to thigh.
Yeah.
Or maybe somewhere else, Stan.
Maybe somewhere else.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
upon further review.
They're not stretching that quad or anything there now. It's just
He's going to need a moment.
He's going to need a moment. He's going to try to recover here. They're going to have to. Now they're going to force Cleveland to take a timeout here, I think.
Officials will take a look at this, see if it meets the criteria of a flagrant. So, yeah. Cup check. Minus the cup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's unfortunate there.
Kind of interesting.
But it was a take foul, actually. He knew he got beaten on the crossover, so he just took the foul. Certainly didn't mean to hit him there, but intent is not what matters here.
Shots to the groin will be looked at, and that's what they're doing here. Kane Fitzgerald, Curtis Blair, and now Tyler Ford will join.
Would be a huge, huge break here for Cleveland if it is called a flagrant. They'd have a chance to get this thing under 10 on this possession with 10 minutes to go. I thought Steve Nash may have made a mistake there resting Kevin Durant for as long as he did. Brian, it was almost 2 minutes. Almost. Kevin didn't quite get through.
Foul's been upgraded to a flagrant foul.
There you go.
One for unnecessary contact to the groin.
So Dragic, surprised we have Joe Borgia.
Dragic got the flagrant
from the league office. And Joe, what'd you see here?
Flagrant 1.
Yeah, well, what you have is you have a player reaching in, and unfortunately he catches in a very sensitive area. You know, when we talk about contact, a lot of it's where is that contact, above the shoulders. This one happens to be to the groin, so therefore they want upgraded to a flagrant 1.
Big turning point. Thank you, Joe. Now it's free throws and possession here for Darius Garland and the Cavaliers.
And free throws good.
Garland's the 7th best free throw shooter in the league at almost 90%. He's got a chance to cut it to 10 here, and the Cavs get the ball back.
Second free throw is good.
Well, mark it
down. 10-point game, guys.
Dragic looked like he's trying to take the foul right there. He knows Brown and KD are returning. And it ends up being upgraded to a flagrant 10-point game. Third quarter, it was Brooklyn by 22. That was their biggest lead. Big possession here for the Cavaliers. Durant on Garland. Garland leaves it for Love. Denied by Durant.
Beat by Durant.
That's his third block of the night.
He's blocked 3 and he's altered a few more.
Oh, that's great. Bruce Brown helps him, and then on the dish he turns around and helps Bruce Brown and rejects the shot. So not a huge scoring night so far for Durant, but 11 assists.
Big three.
7-point game.
Wow,
from
Garland got the friendly bounce.
We have a 7-point game.
Touch. And dapped up some Nets fans in the front row. This run is now 16-4. And they are getting anxious here at Barclays Center. Durant up and over 2.
Durant shot is off. Cleveland rebound.
Cleveland down 7 with a basketball. Garland and Seth Curry got caught on him. He fouls him.
This is a tough shot here. I mean, Durant not really up hard on a contest, but it's deep, and Durant's very long and has a hand up there. Not easy.
Feeling some love here in Brooklyn, the 22-year-old Darius Garland. An all-star this year for the first time. Elevated his game. Colin Sexton out with an injury early in the year, a knee injury. Opened the door for Garland. He has thrived. His market hangs, follows again.
Tips
no.
It. It's off.
3
Nice
bites
rebound.
at the apple. Marketing can't put it down. Brooklyn with Kyrie Irving. Leaves it for Claxton. Oh,
Claxton almost gets the end and one. It's going to be off.
Claxton had bad
He's
intentions.
going to the line.
And Osman greets him and fouls him, and free throws coming for Nick Claxton.
Well, Irving again around the double team, which draws a third defender. Then you're really in a tough situation. Great pass. Claxton to the line.
Gets the friendly
Free
bounce.
throw's good.
What's at stake tonight? The 7-8 matchup, the play-in. The winner will head to Boston, start a series on Sunday against the 2 seed. Enter the playoffs as a 7 seed with a victory. If you lose this
Second
game,
free throw's off.
you're still alive, still a chance, but you've got to turn right around and play either the Hawks or the Hornets for a winner-go-home game on Friday. Here's Garland.
Fakes the
Little
3, goes in
hesitation,
for the
and it
floater is
goes.
good.
The floater is good.
6-point game.
Garland starting to put his stamp on here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he's rolling. He's averaged 25 against Brooklyn this year. He's got 27 tonight and starting to get whatever he wants on the offensive end.
Durant to the corner, big 3, and that's good.
That's good. A 3-pointer for Kevin Durant. Timeout, Cleveland.
Cleveland's going to call a timeout, so we're going to take a quick commercial break. Guys, we got 239 viewers, 125 likes. Let's make sure we keep smashing that thumbs up button. Let's get to 150. We just need 25 more likes, 25 more thumbs up, and we'll get to that goal of 150. Thanks a lot for the support, guys. Of course, if you are new here, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this for NBA, NFL, MLB, and of course, college. These commercials are getting longer and longer every game.
Of Kevin Durant on the line. Game 7 last year against the Milwaukee Bucks. And instead of winning it and winning the series, it tied it, went to overtime. This time, Stan, a different story. Set those puppies.
He looked down, got his feet set. When you have feet that big, you don't have a lot of room in the corner, but he is able to get that and knock it down. Still a long way to go in this one now.
Cavaliers down 9. They got within 6 at 88-82. Before that 3, Garland too hot of a pass,
loses it.
Love. Turnover,
Kevin Durant
Cleveland.
steal.
Brooklyn had a 22-point lead in the third quarter. Led by 20 after 1. They were up 14 at the half. Brown on the drive, goes right into Markkanen.
Big bucket.
With a left hand.
That's a tough finish. Markkanen did a great job
11-point
staying
game.
vertical and contesting.
Brown is averaging nearly 23 a game since the All-Star break. Markkanen for 3.
Markkanen hits the 3.
Lowry, Markkanen hits a 3. Back to single digits. Markkanen with 11 points. He knocks down his first 3-pointer of the night. And he has had Kevin Durant duty a good chunk of this game. LeVert's been on him as well. LeVert trying to get back to Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie's off of 3.
Jetty Osman
Cleveland
coming
rebound.
out of the pack, wanting to push it. And now will wisely get it set. Oh no.
Garland, big
fire.
3. That's off.
Brown with a board. Garland has had it rolling here. Maybe a little early with that shot. Brown from Nick Claxton. They lost him on the baseline, Sam.
Yeah, well, they rotated way too high. You don't need to rotate up to Nick Claxton at the free throw line. You need to make Nick Claxton come to you. That opened up way too much space for that cut.
Caris LeVert on the drive, and he scores
Nice
with a
quick
left
move
hand.
by
He took
Cleveland.
Kyrie Irving down in the paint.
Back to 8-point
Durant couldn't
game.
quite get there.
Well, LeVert's been pretty quiet offensively tonight. He certainly can drive the ball, and he's better to that left hand.
Spending a lot of energy on the defensive end. Here goes Brown again, backdoor. Set it up, 8 to shoot. Durant finds Brown.
Floater, alley-oop.
What a sequence.
Dog check, just subscribe. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the family.
Well, that's why Bruce Brown's so valuable offensively. Teams like to blitz Durant and Irving. They can get the ball to Brown on the roll, and he can make the next play. You see it here.
Assist.
They come out to blitz Durant. They rotate to Brown. He throws it to the rim. Something that Draymond Green has made a living on in Golden State when people blitz Steph Curry.
Brooklyn with 28 assists in this game on 39 made baskets. Caris LeVert at the line.
What's up, the compliment
LeVert
king?
went hard, took the contact, knocks down
What's up, bro?
the first free throw. And Evan Mobley will return here. Going to give more size. By the way, Kyrie Irving just picked up his 5th foul. Take a look at what's ahead. Upcoming sports calendar. Tomorrow, NHL on TNT. Got the Rangers and the Flyers, followed by the Kings and
free
the
throws are
Avalanche.
good.
Play-in tournament continues Friday. Sunday, NBA playoffs begin on TNT. Next Tuesday, MLB on TBS. Durant finds Brown. Again, Brown.
Floater's
this
off.
time, Mobley clears
Cleveland
it away.
rebound.
Markkanen running the floor.
Markkanen, big dunk.
With a jam.
And we're back to a 6-point game.
Cleveland quickly down the floor. 6-point game once again. Nets have never trailed in this game. Again, Brown.
Pass to Brown, pushing.
Shut off. Claxton.
Claxton,
Nice
easy layup.
Jump hook by Nicholas Claxton.
And another assist from Bruce Brown there. He's now got 5 assists.
And here's
Pass to the inside, another dunk from Cleveland.
Catch. Well, that was
back
a great
to a 6-point game.
And passing him away from the defender. Mobley with 15, 6 boards. He's got a couple of blocks. Brown once again instigating.
Brown taking it to the rack. That's going to be off.
Back tap to Irving.
Durant for 3 is off. But to get the rebound.
Brown. Another chance here for Brooklyn. Hot pass to Curry.
Curry for 3, and that's off.
And it's
Cleveland rebound.
Cleveland avoids it right there.
I feel like you definitely need to convert that.
6-point game.
In that
Cleveland
series.
with the ball. 4.5 to go. LeVert. Mobley now. Marketing
for 3 is off.
Claxton and Rondo. Rondo comes out of the pack.
This could be a jump ball.
Jump ball with Claxton and Rondo. Rondo had it for a
Count
moment.
the King. Yeah, man, it's been a while, bro. Since the Super Bowl.
Went right
last
back
Super
in there
Bowl.
and
Wow.
tied him up.
Yeah, we're talking like last year's, bro.
Yeah, it's
What's
two
up,
guys
man?
who know how important
Good
possession
to see
is
you.
at this point in the game. Both fighting. Rondo trying to get his teammates matched up here on the jump ball. He knows it's not going to have much chance of winning it. Wants to make it much, much tougher. Claxton will now back tip this thing between Curry and Durant.
A lot of hands on shorts here, Coach. Heavy minutes. You go from the regular season in a regular rotation. They're expanding.
The Nets ball after the
in the
jump ball.
postseason. Claxton wins it easily. Brooklyn with a basketball, up 6. Winner advances to the playoffs as a 7 seed. Again, it's Brown. Same play, cut off once again. Now Durant rises
jumpers,
up.
good.
Cash money. Kevin Durant says, "Bring it to me." Durant's got 21 now.
Garland
missed
could
it.
not finish.
Claxton with a board. Brooklyn looking for that finishing kick. Does Cleveland have an answer? Down the stretch. Durant going to work.
Durant, another
rises up
jumper is
again.
good.
That one's good.
But he's got the hot hand now.
Possessions. Timeout, Cleveland.
Cleveland's going to take a quick timeout. We got 3 minutes and 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your score is 103. Brooklyn Nets 93. Cleveland Cavaliers as we head into a quick timeout. We need 12 more likes, guys. 12 more likes. 12 more thumbs up gets us to that 150 mark. So make sure you're smashing that thumbs up button. We need 12 more, and we'll hit that goal of 150. And of course, if you are new here, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this for NBA, NFL, MLB, and of course, college. KD is showing up. And the Nets are looking like they're ready for the playoffs. Still got some basketball to play though, guys. 3 minutes and 37 seconds left. 10-point game. Thanks a lot, guys. We hit that 150. Of course, the more the merrier, but I do thank you for that, and I do thank you for the support. We hit that 150 mark. Keep it going.
Paul George and the LA Clippers on the road in Minnesota. Second of our doubleheader in this play-in tournament. Clippers, Timberwolves. Kevin Harlan, Reggie Miller, Allie LaForce.
Caleb YT with the $1.99 donation super chat. Says Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Nets. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for the support.
Cleveland 3 times has cut the deficit to 6. The last 2 occasions, Kevin Durant has responded. He knocked down a 3, and now back-to-back mid-range jumpers.
Big move from Garland is blocked.
Another chance here. Curry jumped the lane, almost had a pick. And out of bounds off of Curry.
Curry's going to lose the ball. ER just subscribed. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the family.
9 points and 9 rebounds, and he has not missed a shot except at the free throw line.
Brooklyn has 9 blocks in the game. Durant has 3 of the 9. Must possession here for Cleveland.
Love with the 3, and that's going to be off. That's rebound.
With a rebound. That's a big one. 10-point game. Brooklyn can add to it.
Brown having a big night also. 16 points, 9 rebounds now, and 6 assists,
and
plus 3 steals.
Spending most of his time on Darius Garland tonight. In the corner, Brown.
1 of 3 is off.
Love with a rebound.
Got to push the ball now if you're Cleveland. You've had trouble in the half court a little bit.
Rondo on the take.
Nice move.
It's
a layup to go.
Claxton.
Rondo's going to work hard to deny Durant the ball, but that gives Irving a bigger gap to drive it. They're going to come with 2 guys on him.
And Claxton finishes. Good call, Coach. Essentially playing 4-on-4 with a lot of space to roll.
Risky JRTV subscribe. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel.
Durant and Irving have been willing passers when they've seen double teams tonight, and Brown has been able to either finish or make
move.
The next
Quick pass inside for the score.
Every time. Just excellent team ball movement and passing tonight by Brooklyn. Steve Nash got to be really happy with the offense here.
Under 2 minutes to go. Rondo setting up Mobley there. Mobley's got 17 now. Cleveland needing a stop. Brooklyn trying to put him away. Sidestep 3. Kyrie Irving.
That's going to be off.
Claxton kept
Cleveland rebound.
Into the hands of LeVert. Here's Garland now with Curry on him.
Garland pushing.
Gets it back. Minute and a half to go.
Behind the back.
Garland looking for room. And he was looking
almost
for Mobley.
loses it.
Fortunate ends up in his hands. He missed it. And there is the Brooklyn rebound. Claxton.
It's going to be a Brooklyn rebound.
Curry, and the fans come to their feet here at Barclays Center as LeVert fouls Kyrie Irving. And these guys are gassed.
So score Cleveland 97, Brooklyn
it's high intensity, but
105.
The bottom line is you got to get used to
8-point
it.
game.
If you're Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, and Bruce Brown especially, these are the minutes you're going to play for the rest of the postseason run, however long it is.
David Pickens subscribe.
Irving,
Thanks a lot, man.
Brown,
Welcome to the family.
All going to go 40 minutes tonight.
Garland and LeVert right at 40 minutes the other way too, and we'll probably have to do that if they have another game on Friday.
First free
Cleveland
throw
could
is
be getting
off.
some reinforcements come Friday. Jared reporting earlier that Jared Allen, there is hope that he could return for the next game, whether that be Friday or Sunday. That's what JB Bickerstaff told us earlier. Had an extensive workout on the floor before the game.
Second free throw is off. Cleveland rebound.
Finger. 8-point game. Karis LeVert got to go quick. Does
LeVert,
go
quick score. 6-point game now.
6-point game. Brooklyn with the ball. And going under a minute left in this 7-8 play-in game. Brown,
quick alley-oop. Bring it back to an 8-point game.
Well, that's why they put Bruce Brown in the pick and roll. If you want to blitz the pick and roll, Bruce Brown can roll and make the next play.
Garland
lays it
fast
in.
layup.
Bruce Brown
That's a
with
6.
8 assists. Durant
44
with 11,
seconds left in the
Kyrie
game.
Irving with 11, and overall, the Nets with 32 helpers.
If it's me, I would have taken the foul here on Bruce Brown. Not a bad free throw shooter, but 75%. 6-point game. You can't let him run this clock all the way down.
Now into the hands of Irving.
He's going to drive.
And he gives it up. And Brown
quick pass.
on the receiving end this time.
We have an 8-point game now.
A closing performance by the Brooklyn Nets. Able to wipe the slate clean from the regular season.
Wow.
Moments away from advancing.
Did they cover
into
the spread?
As a 7 seed.
I don't think they covered the spread. Cleveland will, though. But Brooklyn's not going to cover the spread. Wow. 8-point game, guys. 8-point game. 109 Brooklyn, 101 Cavaliers. So as it seems, the spread was 9.5. Yeah, they're not going to cover. We'll see what Cleveland does, though. This is really interesting. Ahmad Ali just subscribed. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the family. I think the over-under was 226 and a half. 226 and a half for the over-under.
The Nets lead it by 8, 21 and change remaining. And a date with the Boston Celtics. Celtics played all their starters in Memphis on Sunday, won that game, grabbed the number 2 seed. And it looks like it's going to be a Boston-Brooklyn matchup. Kyrie Irving is going to get back-to-back with the Cavs and the Celtics. Is two
passes to Garland for the 3.
Down a triple,
5-point game.
So the fouls are coming quickly.
Try to make Durant or Irving give it up. Those guys don't miss free throws.
Kevin Durant, a 91% free throw shooter. Kyrie just a
So Durant's
a
going to the
better.
line. These are pretty much automatic. Automatic 2 from the line.
Durant can make it a 3-possession game. Ooh, the chants coming down. We want Boston from the Nets fans.
Yeah, well, be careful.
First free throw's good.
I mean,
So
they
back
do
to a
get him at
6-point game.
this is the best time to get Boston.
Yes.
Is in the first round. They probably will not have Robert Williams for the entire series. Definitely hurts them at both ends. So it's the time to get them. And this is a great win for Brooklyn. Don't get me wrong. But they needed
Second free throw is
great
off.
performances tonight. Not good performances.
Got a lane violation here. One more free throw.
Oh, wow.
JB Bickerstaff is really upset there.
Rondo. There it is. So
It's pretty obvious.
back to Boston. This is a team that has been one of the best teams in the NBA since January 1st. We've seen them quite a bit here recently. Minus Robert Williams.
What are we doing here?
They are different, but they are still formidable.
Well, there's no question. And they haven't just been the best team in the East since January 1st. They've been dominant.
Yes.
Best defensive team, and now a top 10 offensive team, top 5 offensive team over the
Durant makes the
stretch. And as good a win as this is going to be for Brooklyn, the bottom line
Garland,
is
quick layup
they
is
needed
good.
Unbelievable
Back to a 6-point game with 10 seconds
by 5
left.
different guys tonight to get a close win at home
Pass to Kyrie is
against
fouled.
a Cavaliers team missing Jared Allen.
Jared Allen, will he return Friday? Cavs get another chance. Play the winner of Atlanta and Charlotte. Those two will play tomorrow. And then the winner go home game on Friday.
It's a 5-point game.
And those teams are tough. Atlanta
Kyrie
and
goes to
Charlotte,
line.
Brian, in a one-and-done type situation.
No question.
Because they're both great offensive teams, 2 of the top 8 offensive teams in the league, and 2 of the top 6 3-point shooting teams in the league. And
first free throw is good.
You did the NCAA tournament. When you get in those one-and-done situations,
anything can happen.
The threes can take over and be the great equalizer. So a scary situation awaits Cleveland on Friday.
They will be in their home arena. They'll go back to Cleveland. They'll host that game.
Second free throw is
Kyrie
good.
Irving polishing off a brilliant night. Made his first 12 shots.
Quick layup for the Cavaliers. 5-point game,
with 19,
6 seconds left.
6.3 seconds left. And again, a quick foul coming, and Kyrie Irving going to be able to add to his number. He's sitting on 32 points. He's missed his last 3 shots. He showed he was human. He made his first 12. Knocked down 3 threes. He's hit all 5 of his free throws. 12 assists in the game. And a terrific performance against his old team.
4 seconds left.
I'll tell you too, Brian, Bruce Brown, how valuable was he, particularly down the stretch? And then something that's little noticed, he's the guy inbounding against pressure down here too and getting the ball in.
First free throw's
so
good.
The ball's going to those 2 great free throw shooters. They don't have to use either one of them to inbound. He's been absolutely terrific tonight. 18 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 steals.
Great defense all night long. And he was kind of the center of the wagon wheel.
And second free throw is good.
With Durant and
Quick
Irving
pass.
garnering all that attention. Rondo
going to
put
go
one
for
up
3.
fun.
Rondo is off. And that's the end of the game, guys. Your Brooklyn Nets 115. Cleveland Cavaliers 108. The Nets are going to the Celtics. Nets will be going to Boston
That will
for the
begin
playoffs.
on Sunday, and that is going to be some series. Kyrie
And that will be
Irving
on Sunday. I will
going
definitely be
back to
seeing you
Boston.
guys on Sunday for the start of the playoffs.
He's heard
so
the
make
boos
sure that you
before,
are
and he'll certainly
subscribed.
hear 'em Sunday. Cleveland
I will
back
see
to
you
the
then.
drawing board. They'll reset it quickly.
So that's going to be
turn
it
around
for
and play
tonight,
Friday
guys.
at
I
home.
do thank you for being here. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure that you subscribe so I can see you on the next one. It's a great win for the Nets. Cleveland does have one more game, so it's not over for them. They do still have a chance. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Shout out to the Wrench Gang. Thanks a lot for being here. Thanks for all the subscribers, everyone who hit that like button. And of course, thanks everyone for your donations as well. Dane Inley, I'm not doing the Clippers game. I've got some stuff going on I got to take care of. So I will not be here for the Clippers game later. So, but yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Everyone have a good night.